I think your missus is obviously having problems with the bedding because you looks like you've swallowed all the pillows.
I've been in a good paddock, fair to say.
And, of course, you've got the cheekiest little so-and-so here. He's Wilbur Spence. I'm thinking he's taken after his mum. I really do. But anyway, Wilbur, get on. Put your headset on, champ. No, he can't. He's just ignoring all instruction all day, he has. And while I might just say the...
Thanks for having me, mate.
There we go. Look at it. He just puts that little bit of, bit of gloss.
I'm just doing the scoreboard.
The only ones. Well, there's no scores on the board. So what are you worried about?
Oh, the time.
It appears as though St Joseph's. I'm not sure who won the toss, but St Joseph's are kicking to the Cementis Hill, and Newtown kicking down the hill towards, I suppose, town. Geelong end, I suppose you call that.
What's your prediction, Milky?
I think Newtown will win reasonably comfortably, to be honest.
Is that because of the omissions that St Joey's have?
Joey's have got 8 out of their best side. 8 walk-up starts. But there's no excuses. Look at the Pies last night, mate. They were struggling, but got away with it. Fanning to take on Featherston in the first bounce here. Up they go. Fanning wins it. Bashes it down. Trying to crash his way through his Haints. Picked off by Jacko Davis. He gets it just around the body ball towards the forward. Just a really lovely little flick from Kelleher there into the path of Pettingill. Can he go off the ground first? Score to Joey's. Bang!
Great start, Milky.
Dylan Pettingill, he got the sleeve, got the red hair from up the bush. Club best and fairest win. I just can't remember which club he came from.
Scrappy start, but that lovely little deft touch there by Kelleher.
Kelleher, just a little flick over the back.
That was the assist, mate, that made that possible goal there for St Joey's, and they're off to a great start, 1-0. Little bit of sizzle in the pan too, Milky, in the middle of the ground. I see behind the play there.
Yeah, the now you asked me my thoughts. Your thoughts?
No, I think also the Eagles.
And Wilbur, if you stop coughing and put your headset on, mate, we'll be more appreciative if you can contribute at some stage.
Sutterby and Kerris, good match-up in the middle there.
Absolutely.
No love lost.
Again, Fanning wins it. Goes to a hack off the ground. Comes out again to Capron, that was. Goes forward and a strong mark to
Lou
Anderson. Yep, Luke. Hang on, what's going on here?
There's been a free kick off the ball, it looks, Milky.
Must be to the goal kicker in Pettingill.
Second game for the club, boys. He's been playing Rezzies.
Watched him play against... Who did St Mary's beat him that day. Watched him play in the 2s, and I thought, why isn't this kid playing in the 1s?
Yeah,
he carved him up.
Has been good, and obviously debuted against South Barwon last week, so really good for him.
Red hot start for him. Great mark by Anderson, though, just the same.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? And he comes. Oh, it's gone straight off the side of the boot and out in the full.
There's opportunity missed.
That's I reckon that nearly just squares up the first goal, kicking out in the full.
Yeah.
Although is he kicking into the breeze? I'm trying to find a flag somewhere.
Yeah, it would be just.
Yeah.
As the Eagles defend down this commentary side of the ground, which is the outer side for the home side here, it's going to be a ball up at half back.
Yeah, Milky, just similar to that Pride game we watched with Leopold, Newtown. Wind was going this left side of screen, so I'm assuming it will be the same today with the strong wind.
Push that ball so wide. Fanning wins it again, knocks it into the path of Sutterby, son of. I wonder if he's got as many mirrors as his old man. His old man's house just full of mirrors, but they're all in his room. That's Simon, true champion of Newtown.
Good athletes, his boys.
While we just got a moment, speaking of true champions, Kevin Higgins passing away yesterday. Not passing away, it's his funeral yesterday. Just a credit to this club. Ball coming out, kicked in a hurry there by Blake Sutterby, but it's chopped off by son of Kershaw. The Riley. He'd already have votes by now if Kershaw was here.
New role for Kershaw as well on that half-back line as well.
He's enjoying it too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been really good there. Obviously, they've lost a couple of players.
He's hit up Hulkran. Hulkran to Capron. Capron heads back in that direction. Risky kick, though.
He's got a chance here to redeem. Yep, he goes around the body. Well, good defensive work there. Just bottom of the pack, really hard working. Don't ping him, umpire. Just as well. He's the only one really having a crack there, the Newtown player in Weatherhead.
Now, just back on Higo, Milky, passed away a week ago on the Friday, had his funeral yesterday, was obviously a multiple premiership coach of this particular club. Played league footy for Geelong and also Fitzroy, and a very, very sad loss. I was I didn't make it to the funeral yesterday, mate, as I know you didn't. But, regards go to his family.
But then his highlight of his coaching career would have obviously when he was working at Geelong Amateurs and I was his right-hand man, I would have thought that was when it was.
I'm sure he holds that right up there.
This time, Featherston wins it, knocks it down. Gee, it's real intense game of footy at the minute. Ball comes out, free kick off the holding is Sutterby. Yep.
Sutterby working hard in around the packs early. And there could be a 50 metres. There it is. He got tackled from behind, Milky. Didn't give him the space. And they get a chance to have their first foray forward. That's the Eagles. Black armbands too, Milky. Just to finish off on the Kevin Higgins thing. Yeah.
I thought every club was wearing black armbands, but it's obviously just Newtown. I thought someone told me Thursday night that every club was going to go to the... Oh, gee, is that going to be pinged for deliberate out of bounds?
Certainly should consider it. No, says the umpire.
He's just gone clear to open space and just roosted it. I'm just trying to pick... Did you see who that was, Wilbur?
I think it was Kershaw that was one.
No, definitely deliberate. Definitely deliberate. It was Kershaw. Yeah. They try to think outside the square, the Kershaw.
I'm pretty sure it was, but...
Yeah. Featherston wins it again, knocks it down into the pass. Sutterby again. He's having plenty of it early. Over to Hosking, who's just dumped it out in the full.
On the stats tracker as well, Sutterby has been accumulating a lot of the footballs. Well, we did see he had 40 touches a couple of weeks ago, Milky, so keeping a close eye on him.
On target again for another 40, I reckon.
Wouldn't be surprised. It's definitely going to be contested footy here. Already that 4 tackles in total from both sides. Just a nice contested sort of footy match here, which is what we like.
Holmgren just chips it across. The umpiring, and we get 50 again. Oh, they're going to be keen on this today, are they? That's 2 50s and we've been going. How long have we been going, Wilbur?
We've been going for 5 minutes.
2 50s already. At that rate, we're going to have 18 for the game. Up he goes. Oh, just a good spot there from the Newtown defender. Pettingill applies the tackle, comes across. Anderson just kicks a mongrel ball into the forward pocket. Bouncing. It's a foot race. Leading in the way.
Condi, was it?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure who it was, to be honest. No, it was 40. It was Lang. Jack Lang, the two Lang brothers. Comes out. Gee, a good spot there. A good kick. That was from Hickey. He spot up Pettingill again. He's proven to be a handful in the forward line.
Yeah, he has been good already. St. Joe's at 4 inside 50s, and he's had the 3. This will be his 3rd shot on goal here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. If the last one went out in the full, I'm suggesting he passes this. There's every chance he won't get the journey. And look at that wind. Hold that up. Going to be a mark in the goal square. Caperon!
What a mark.
Good grab. Good position.
He was in the right spot, Milky.
Wasn't he?
Yeah, he had a clear run at that.
Just a note now, already 2 marks inside 50 for St. Joey's from 4 entries, so already looking in really good touch the forward line.
So Caperon.
Not really a known goal scorer.
No, absolutely not.
So this could go anywhere.
Yep. VFL listed player, and he has snuck it in, I reckon.
I reckon he has.
We had a great angle on that one. We just snuck it in. So that takes St. Joey's to 2 goals straight.
Now, I never doubted him myself.
2 goals straight at the... Just check at the time on his little iPad there. Simo?
7 minutes.
7-minute mark of this first quarter. 2 straight to Newtown, yet to open their account.
Big start there by Joey's. Not what we thought, Milky.
No, not at all. Funny game footy, isn't it?
Certainly is. And
I'll tell you something that's funny, Simo.
What's funny?
Friday night footy. How different it is when you win. Last weekend I was as flat as a tack.
And I was pumped right up.
Yeah, no, it was a good win for the Hawks.
Yeah. This week I knew you'd be pumped up, Milky. Just got away with the 1-point victory last night.
Perth, Boys Coast in Perth, give us a spell. Better than beating him in the grand final.
I can't. You'll never get that one.
No, we won't. No. Try to justify that, but it won't. As the ball's just gone nowhere, hence we're talking. Over the top, Fanning wins it again. Just a flip over the back of his head. Over to his teammate there in Ned Harris. Harris gets it out. Hocking takes the mark in defence for Newtown after the rebound from Joey's.
They just get a minute now. They've got some possession. Can they keep it? As the Eagles off half-back through Hocking. It's a lovely long kick. Drop punt down the outer side of the ground.
Gets some airtime on that, doesn't he?
Oh, who's the man running onto that? Sutterby.
Stripped of it, though.
Couldn't get away. He's got a free kick, has he, for an infringement, Milky?
In the back it was.
Oh, that was a bit lucky, I would have thought.
Gets a chance to pump them deep forward.
Oh, look at the wind get hold of that. Look at the wind get hold of that.
That is, must have just been touched on the line.
Touched by the number 46, Ben McNamara.
I don't even think he would have expected to kick that goal.
That wind got hold of that, and it's just so the advantage down there. Ball comes out. Hickey goes very, very wide. As the wind got hold of that, it has as well. Taking it over the fence on the full.
Yeah,
as far away as we get. This is normally when Josh Conway gives the call to me.
Right, can't see
so I'm
there?
giving it to you. No, because he just does it on purpose.
Oh, does he now?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to say that they've kicked it in towards centre half forward. Off the back of the pack. Quick kick at goal, across the face, out of bounds, forward pocket for Newtown.
Sheehan had a bit more time than he thought there, I reckon. He just took off one step and probably could have steadied and slotted that one.
St. Joey's already plus 13 for possessions for the quarter, boys, so getting first hands to the footy here and looking dangerous, but if Newtown can get this goal back, then it'll be very handy for them.
There's a throw in, even troubling the boundary umpire on that occasion. It was a nice little short one, so the only option really is to hit it straight back over and we'll go again. About 20 metres around from the Newtown goals. You're calling it the city end, Milky?
I'll call that the city end or the...
Don't bring the boundary umpires into this because Milky always has a habit of talking about them.
Does he?
Well, they have a habit of land on their own head. Oh, gee, the luck of the ball there, just landing at Alessios.
Playing in front.
Yep. Riley Ferguson goes with the right boot. Puts it out. Oh, Keller just can't quite trap it. Probably caught Keller off guard because he's just a renowned little left footer, Riley Ferguson, and the right boot might have caught him off guard.
Had the right idea, though.
Absolutely.
And so we're going to have a throw in right in front of the commentary position.
Looks like Featherston's going to be doing the majority of the ruck works with Hovey out. He's had an operation on his ring finger. May miss the rest of the season.
Wow.
Comes out of there. Good tackle. Really good tackle. Here he is. The
Grimwood.
Josh Grimwood.
Grimwood, that's it, yeah. Does he supply... Oops, I should have turned this off, but ball comes out. Weatherhead again. Hard nut. Weatherhead gets out. Goes to the wide, goes very wide. Handballs over the top. Robinson goes back to the old glove from St. Joey's. Picks it off. Gets it back to Caperon, who's taking a mark at half back now. He's working hard.
Certainly is. He's kicked it across. That's Kershaw.
Look at him making position for their teammates.
Yeah. He's got down. They're going to go Featherston.
Oh,
no.
Hickey.
In two minds it was Hickey.
Alex.
Wasn't sure whether to go short on that occasion or long, and he's put it out of bounds on the full. So Newtown, they'll get to mount some sort of attack just on half back.
Keep going, boys.
Commentary side of the ground.
I forgot to turn my phone on to silent.
No, that's okay. High lane it was. He's played on. He's run around the man. He's kicked it down, but it's gone straight back to St. Joey's. And here they come. Can they keep possession? Oh, bounced right off the chest there. The Eagles back to Fanning. Quick kick, middle of the ground. Danger could be, but no, a nice mark's been taken there on that occasion by Fowler.
I bet his nickname's Chook. Chook Fowler gets across to Jai Sheen. This time he does take his time to kick it very, very wide. Out into the path of his teammate there in Nichols, Sam. Great Stephen Nichols, goal kicker. Comes from a fantastic goal-kicking family. Sam Nichols gets Newtown's first goal. 1-1. They trail St. Joey's 2 straight. Now remember Stephen Nichols?
I do.
Yes, see, that's his boy.
Is it really?
So I'm pretty sure it'd be Barry Stoneham's nephew.
Not surprised that he can kick some goals, mate. And he has been already... So he's missed a bit of footy, hasn't he?
Yes, he has had a knee reco.
Yep. But he's come back in fine form. I think he's kicked maybe 13 or 14 already in his few games. Maybe 3 games or something like that. Milky?
Done some homework, have we, Simo?
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just on the... had a look at the goal kickers, Milky.
Yeah.
And that's... that was a lovely goal. So that evens things up, not score-wise, but they needed that, didn't they?
Oh, didn't they ever? Yep.
On the board.
Oh, Fanning just grabs it out of the ruck, but he kicks it straight up and down the chimney. Knocked forward by Fowler. Trying to crash his way through his Haints for St. Joey's. He's set upon. Ooh, absolutely set upon.
Just note, boys, injury report. I reckon Jacko Davis is hurt. Something, not too sure what, but he's right in front of us here, and he's been bending over quite a while. Just be wary of that one.
We'll keep an eye on him as he rests forward. Fanning got an advantage in the ruck, Milky, today.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, yep. And just reaches too tall there for Featherston. Fowler again knocks it out, comes out the back there. I reckon that was Harris.
Yep.
Gives it off to his teammate there in Louis Cameron, or Cameron Lewis rather. And mark taken on this occasion by Luke Webb. Look, cutting a fine figure. Luke Webb gets it across to Ferguson. The old pudding guts Webb, don't worry about him. Ferguson, gee, spots out Haints beautifully, gives it over to Kershaw on the run, over to Jack Scarlett. Scarlett in the pocket. Can his teammate make the most of the injured Jacko Davis? Little quick give, cross to Rees. Rees bouncing ball, gets it through. Brenton Rees just missed out on selection in the Victorian countryside. One of the last to be left out of the side. Just looking.
A good goal,
Is it
Milky.
easier to set you up here, mate, and you can set all your thing here? No, but you can plug in here, perhaps. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we might jump down one each when we get going.
Good goal, Milky, but did have the opportunity for a handball there.
Could have, yeah. No, good forward zone handball.
Lucky it went through.
Yep.
Yep. Gone the bounce. Gone the dribble.
Gone the dribble.
The dribble kick.
Yep. So 3 goals straight to St Joseph's. They lead Newtown 1-1 at the
14.5 minute mark.
Well done, Wilbur.
14.5 minutes.
Not the start I thought would. I thought Newtown might blow them away early. Featherston gets a hand on this one. Comes across to Jack Scarlett in the guts. Gives it across to the captain in Reese Hultgren. Goes to centre half forward. Oh, good defensive work there on that occasion by Palmer. Brings it out. Webb's at the back. Can he? There's 2 on 1 here. Oh, well done by Lang. Just punches it forward. Now he's got 3 to beat. Featherston puts his backside in the way. Dishes off the handball. Across to his teammate there. I reckon was that McNamara that just got wrapped up in the tackle?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Just that number, that 46, it doesn't register in the brain straight away, does it?
Jack Lang had his work cut out for him then, didn't he?
3 on 1, yes.
He certainly did. Did a good job. Got out to a neutral situation there. There's Fanning again.
Another great throw in.
Yeah.
Oh, they've all overrun it.
There we go. It's all... Eagles first to the ball, though. Plenty. Up too high.
He's got him too high.
He did. It's unlucky for Keris. I think he was sort of diving at the ball, but the free kick's going to go towards Maddock.
Yep.
Half back.
Joe's had the 6 inside 50. Simo, 3 shots on goal as well. So look at goals.
Oh, good positioning there, Featherston. Just got back, taken the defensive mark, gets it across to Ferguson.
Using the ball well.
They are, mate. They are. I like this Joey's jumper too, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's a nice clash against
Just the old, not a lot of black in it. Oh, picked off by Spiros Alessios. Gives it across to Webb. Oh, spearing pass and finds his teammate in Keris. I've got to say, Puddin' Guts has lost a bit of weight too, just quietly. over the back it comes. Pettingill leaves it for Ferguson. Ferguson dishes off the handball. Wasn't looking, I don't reckon, on that occasion.
That was Scarlett.
Scarlett.
He's kicked it forward and found a man.
He has. He's found that Haints, but not sure. He's a beautiful kicker goal, Haints.
Staggering study already early, boys. St Joe's has 17 marks to Newtown's 2.
Yeah.
So controlling the football here in the tempo, and been able to go from transition from back half to forward line really easy with 3 marks inside 50.
Will he get the distance? He's 40 out, comes in. Ball heading towards goal. I told you he's a beautiful kick at goal.
Surprised he didn't.
Brand Haints.
We're surprised he didn't say already goal, Milky. You always say it.
Well, I do normally, but I just worried about that breeze. And look at the rain coming, boys. This is a great start.
Look at Sammy Lockhart out here, Milky.
Yeah, no, see, he always follows me. If I'm here, Sammy's here.
Sammy.
Yeah, look at it. Got the superstar sunglasses on.
Yeah, you hardly know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going for Tom Cruise or who he's going for.
4 goals straight to St Joey's against the wind. Lead Newtown 1-1. 17.5 minutes. You're quite welcome to put your headset on, say it yourself, you know.
What are you thinking, Milky? What would the coaching panel for Newtown be doing? What are they thinking? They just haven't controlled the footy, have they?
Oh, good work on that occasion by the Newtown backup ruckman. Comes out, Reese gets a hand on. So too Scarlett's in the guts there. Out the back, Kershaw shepherds for Hickey. No, he doesn't. He should have. Alex Hickey wrapped up in the tackle and gone, says the umpire. The big Robinson, the backup ruckman, he's got a really good leap. Darcy Troop. Watch, there'll be something coming out of his bag of tricks today. Don't worry about that.
He's kicked it down towards centre half forward. Off the pack though. Looks like it's all Joey's as they link up again with a couple of handballs and a kick towards centre half forward.
Oh, another good mark.
Taken. Lucas Anderson.
That's his second really good mark for the day.
Hands it off. They like this possession footy. Move it quick, Milky, against the wind.
Oh, Jacko Davis gets it into, I reckon it was Kelleher, and a minor score. Put that down to Rushed, I reckon. They sort of mucked it up between them, didn't they?
It was lovely movement of the footy though by Joey's.
Just Kelleher only had to hang on to that and would have had their 5th straight because he would have marked it in the goal square.
That seems to be their go, Milky, especially against the wind. We'll see what happens in the second quarter, but get it and run, St Joey's. That's what they're trying to do.
Hocking spears a pass to the outer side, picks out his teammate. Really good mark. And hang on, that was Hocking the kick there. It must be Shelley that's taken that mark out there, I reckon. Comes out, finds his teammate, weatherhead again, back pocket. Trying to decide what to do. They seem to be just pumping it down off. Gee, went for the mark there, young Robinson, but was just outplayed by the Joey's defender.
Hickey pumps it inside 50
Look
again.
at this.
Callagher.
Oh, yeah, bad.
Just
Good.
outsized Milky.
Outsized by the matchup.
And they defend. Commentary side of the ground, bouncing
look at
ball.
this.
Boundary might be the winner. Keeps it in. Good play, Michael Condy.
Leave was from Lang.
Through Jack Lang. And he's found a teammate. That was good play. Now just steady down, boys. Ned Harris has it.
That's hailstone, boys. That is hail. See it bouncing off the grass? That is hail.
Yeah, you can see it actually.
Yep.
Good pick up, Milky.
Lucky we're in here and not out there. The ball.
Oh, good defence again.
Great defence. And away they go. They're going to run. Run, St Joey's, they do. And another one heading towards the 50-metre line off the pack. Got a 1-on-2 situation. Who's going to be rushed over.
Good tackle there by Anderson. Much smaller man. He just, much quicker man, I would have thought. And, gee whiz, feel that.
Yep.
Can hear the gust in your
getting fresh.
mics, boys.
Crisp.
Yes. I'm glad we're in here. And I've got the heater right next to me too, by the way, boys. Can you feel it?
No, can't get
I
past
can.
you, mate. Can't get past you.
Alex Hickey taps it on to Rees. She just chipped off there on that occasion by Sutterby again. Plenty of the footy. Gets it over to Matty McMahon. Matty McMahon to Grimwood. Just gives the old don't argue. Then lines them up. Goes towards goal. Don't worry about that. Did I hear a whistle?
I did hear a whistle. It may have been the netball.
Yeah, it was definitely netball, but
Good play by Grimwood. He did the 1-2, had a long shot at goal. But away they come again, St Joey's.
That's Capper on the outer side.
Good pick up, Milky. Long way from here.
Yeah.
backline has been a brick wall early, boys. It just seemed to not be able to get it forward of the footy, Newtown.
Oh, and look at this. Every time they go forward, there's someone out. But they've done really well here, Newtown. Harris gets it into the guts. Weatherhead again. Goes into attack. Morrison can't take the mark.
They got an out number.
Oh, just around the real weird-ass kick from Darcy Troop there.
And that was Sam Nichols.
Sam Nichols, that's his second. Sorry, mate, I just got the rain on my sheet and I was a bit about looking down to try and mark it.
He got Nichols. Look, he puts himself in the right spot.
Yeah, they do. Smart
And-
forwards.
Yeah, smart forward, and just ran into an open goal and is banged through his second. So look, that was better play, I guess. They made use of the wind.
Yeah, the shorter kicks, funnily enough, work better with the wind.
Yeah, often
the
they
big
do.
bombs, they don't often work.
Often they do.
Unless you kick it to space.
A little bit of sizzle, Milky. A lot of these guys, as we said, they are neighbours. Not far, not many k's between the two grounds as the crow flies, and a lot of these guys would have gone to school together.
Absolutely, mate. Just in your own time, Wilbur.
Just
You'll be
making
right.
their making their acquaintance. What do you got for us, Wilbur?
I'll just wait first.
Featherston wins that one. Sutterby's in the guts again. Featherston goes back and picks it up. Dishes off the handball to Pettingill. Pettingill across to Capperon. Capperon with the left. Little deft kick to Jacko Davis. And is he in his range? Because this bloke does not miss.
I reckon with the wind, Milky, it's not an easy kick from where he is. That's for sure.
That's an absolute tough kick. But he is... I'd rate him as in the best 3 or 4 kicks in the comp.
Simo, for some stats for you, mate. St Joey's plus 17 for possessions for the quarter. Also plus 5 inside 50s. Also they've taken 4 marks inside 50.
Oh, look out. Smoke.
Compared to
Hear the
Newtown's
smoker's
0.
voice on here. Can you hear the smoker's voice? That's coming from his mother too.
No, oh Jesus, that's not true.
Call it through, Milky.
Here he comes, Jacko Davis. Lines them up.
Oh wow, it's got it easy.
Easy got the distance, but just tugged it in the extra effort into drag it towards his left.
I thought that might have just evened up with a bit of wind there, but it might be swirling around a little bit. Newtown out of defence through Hocking. He's gone long. It's going to end up on the wing, this ball. And they've defended close to the boundary. Still a chance. Lane running onto it. Bit of pressure back there, Milky. St Joey's, they're all over him, aren't they?
At the minute they are.
Applying plenty of pressure to the around the footy. Good contest. Can they get it clear?
Louis Highland, another little hard nut for Newtown. Gee, chain of handballs here from St Joey's.
It's just...
Oh, I reckon he's put that out in the full, hasn't he?
He has.
That capper on again, I think.
Isn't it though? That's their game at the minute, Milky. They're using the ball well. They're just run, handball, run. It's certainly made the difference.
Bevan Shelley drives it down. Contest. The blocking, says the umpire. The blocking's going Joey's way. Free kick to Hultgren. Immediately dishes it off. The chain of handballs comes across to McNamara. McNamara to Pettingill. Can he pick up the bouncing ball? He does. Spears it into centre half forward. He's got a target there. Can he keep it out in front of him? The old Martin Dufty, or the Dufty Martin, gets it back across to Kelleher. My sheets are getting wet. I don't like that at all. The ball goes over the boundary line.
The umpire's called a free kick out of that. He's pulled it out for dropping the ball, and it's going to be the Eagles to defend, Milky. But yeah, exciting going forward, St Joey's early in this game, this first quarter. It's been all them.
Kicking's been outstanding, been able to hit lots of their short 45s inside 50 earlier.
As they go long, but St Joey's again have it on the wing. Hang on, I might get this. No. Out of bounds on the full. So on half back, Douglas Palmer's got it. He's gone. He's kicked it high. If the rain's not coming, it will now. After that,
from Featherston.
Over the top, Milky.
Yep. Dusty Martin
get
got one in the back there, umpire.
I think he did.
Yep.
Strap a saddle on.
Yep.
St Joey's 3 free kicks to Newtown's 5 early on, boys, in the first quarter.
So Dusty Martin goes into centre half forward. Anderson would be the target. Why wouldn't he be? He's taking a couple of cracking marks. Goes to ground, does the Newtown player, and made no attempt. Harris, I think it is.
Tight footy.
Not a lot of prior opportunity.
Oh, he just went to ground.
Do you reckon?
I reckon they need to pay more of that in, especially in the AFL. They just go to ground. Say no attempt to get rid of it. He puts it in the hot spot. Just fisted away. Comes down to Ferguson, who's happy to see it over the boundary line. Just a big fist away there by Luke Maddock. No attempt to mark at all. He's the only one that flew for it.
Time check?
26, just under 26 minutes.
I think we'll shut the lid here when the break at quarter time. We don't need this.
Umpire throws it in. So there's Fanning. What's he going to do? He's gone the two-fister. It's just gone straight to his feet, wrapped up, another ball up.
Anderson's been good from it centre half forward. Been a real focus.
Been really good.
Yep.
For the rucks as well, Milky. 8 to 6, Newtown leading. So, and Featherston doing really well early.
He is, isn't he?
Clearance is also piece, 6 apiece.
You knew they were going to pluck a free kick out of that.
Yeah, they always do.
They couldn't just keep balling it up, could they?
And the little mighty man himself, Matty McMahon, Hickey, Alex at the back. Can he pick it up? He does. Looks to get the handball across. Does so to his teammate there in Keris. Oh, did he get one high right in front of the umpire? No, he didn't. Look at this. Look at the lineup of the defenders here. Anderson picks it up to Kershaw. In turn, goes across to Hultgren. Hultgren just sends a big wobbly one. Ferguson hoping he actually pushed Lang nearly into him, taking that mark. Well done to Haynes. Haynes touched off the boot. So no mark will be paid. Big fist coming out here. Fanning palms it down to his teammate. Oh, good work there on that occasion from
Connor Joseph. That's
Harmy Williams' nephew.
The Harmster.
Harmster's nephew, that is, Connor Joseph. And the ball comes out and over the boundary line at the hands of Darcy Troop. And we're getting wet.
Saw Harmy earlier, looking well.
Yeah, he's another one who likes pillows.
You tell him that when he comes past.
I'm only saying that, Simo, because I went to the gym this morning. I'm actually on a weight loss thing at the minute.
I saw Jim this morning as I went to get a donut.
Spinning ball, in it comes. Good throw in, boundary umpire. Haven't heard me say that before, Wilbur.
Nah.
And the ball comes to ground level. Oh, a little stab off the ground, I reckon. That was from...
a drop kick.
Yeah, finishes up with Anderson for his third mark. He goes to Dusty Martin. Jacko Davis. He runs past the footy, comes up. Oh, Pettingills gets dumped. And so too there does Dusty Martin. Umpire, good work here from the Newtown defenders.
Yeah, they've got to bottle it up, Milky.
Yep.
Wet weather footy, just jump on it. Get some numbers around the ball and just steady things up a little bit. So Fanning, he'll be up this time against Featherston. Can they knock it clear? Tries to. He's come to this commentary side. Joey's first hands on it.
Look at that for a kick.
Because it's gone up.
Can't pay that, umpire.
It's gone around. McMahon, nice little touch. down there. It's in the direction of Condi, and they've jumped on him. The umpire picked a free kick out of that.
They had a free kick to Ferguson, who was sitting on his backside and might have got one high, but I don't know, there was a lot in it.
Not sure, Milky didn't see it. Ferguson it is. He pumps it inside 50 again for Joey's.
Oh, Henderson nearly marked that.
As he picked his pocket, almost. Play on, says the umpire. Ball's on the ground, wet weather. Knocks it out.
Good stuff here.
Good defence.
Look at this.
Here's a chance, one for the racehorses. Who can get on
Well,
it?
he's just not letting Condi past him, so Reeks Holtron got some time.
Oh, they've called holding for that, I reckon.
Oh, he's pinged him.
So Condi.
Yep.
Oh, no, surely not.
No, you don't pay that umpire.
Condi just tried to walk away from the ball.
Yeah.
He could have definitely taken that.
Smart play, though.
Nah, we'll give it to him to give him the points.
And he's going to go down. He's not going to be in kicking distance, but
Siren should be sounding any soon, so he might have to go for goal.
Any second, you mean?
Yep.
Not any soon. Oh, he's dished it wide to Lang.
Across here.
Now they load up. Look at this for a bomb. Look at this for a bomb on the siren.
Let me just say, that's what the doctor ordered, Milky.
Yes. Bang. Jack Lang.
Did a bit of homework there too, Milky, just saying. Jack Lang.
Yeah.
May well be studying medicine at Deakin.
Oh, well, yeah, well, that's what I gathered.
Is that right?
I don't have no idea, mate.
That's what the doctor
I've got
ordered?
school. I never went to school.
That's what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
If you have to explain your jokes, they're not that funny.
See what I did there?
Yeah. 4 goals 2, St Joseph's. They lead Newtown 3 goals 1. Is that correct? Yes, it is, Wilbur. 30 minutes gone. And the rain coming in the truck. I'm not happy about that at all.
It's funny, though. It's raining, but it's not as windy as I might have thought.
Yeah, well,
I thought it was affecting the players, but the rain doesn't seem to be coming in sideways at the minute.
if it starts that, you're on your own. Give you that. Tell you right now.
They've cleared it from the centre this time, the Eagles. A better centre clearance. It's gone down there at half forward. Slippery footy.
The water boy just blocking off there beautifully, whoever he is. For either side, don't know where he's from, but just got in the hole there beautifully.
Hickey has it at half back for St Joey's. He's going to go down the line. There's a big pack there formed already. Featherston, Fanning, Fist in there. Off the back of the pack. Here we go. Can they kick it off the ground? Good defence running across there on that occasion. Still at it. Oh, and there goes the siren, Milky.
Good quarter of footy, boys.
Was a good quarter. Great quarter if you're a St Joey's supporter.
Good fight back by Newtown as well.
So the quarter time score is Newtown. 3 goals 1.
19.
That'll be 19.
4-2-26.
Do you want to do the scores, do you?
Just trying to help you out. Sorry, mate.
No, you never speak over people. Your mother, when she gets home from the pub, she'll tell you that. Learn your manners. And don't speak over. Back in the middle to start this second quarter. Up they go. Where do they go on this one? Out it comes to Matty McMahon against the wind. That's nearly just about come back to where he kicked it from.
Got a cheerio too, Milky, while we kick off.
We did have
In their second quarter, Lenny Alford, one of the Newtown trainers, long time Newtown trainer, great stalwart of the club. Got himself in.
I normally bump into him every morning when I'm getting my morning paper.
Got himself into a bit of mischief during the week, mate, and he's in Hossie at the minute, in hospital, in Geelong Hospital there, University Hospital. So we send a cheerio to him and hope he gets well very, very soon.
Great man, Lenny Alford. Great man for local footy. Now, that's probably why mine wasn't working, because we were on the wrong stations and they weren't turned on. That's
nice to have you back, Milky.
That's it.
Fanning taps it down towards the boundary there. St Joey's defend through Haints. Quick kick towards the middle. Oh, is it holding the man? Yes, there is. It's going to go the way of Newtown.
Did very well there, Josh Sheen. Just stood in the tackle.
Certainly made sure the umpire made sure he saw it. Bit of an ordinary kick, a tumbling punt forward.
Pudding guts.
Well defended by Webby. He's kicked it down, but again, they're pretty well organised at the moment.
Both sides.
Both sides. Defence, particularly both defences, I think are playing well. Nice little kick. Ball down, front of the pack. Good spot to be. That was Pettingill, I think, was it, in there?
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
And the umpire says, I'll have it, and he's going to ball it up. Just inside the centre square. No change to the score early in this second quarter.
Featherston wins this one. Knocks it down. Ferguson dishes it off. Jack Lang intercepts. Comes back to his teammate Kelleher. Kelleher, Ferguson, hot spot. A good chopped off there on that occasion by Maddock. Got a chance looking. Just, look at this. The wind's got hold of that. He tried to just kick it along the boundary line. The wind got hold of it, dragged it over the fence.
It went right angle.
Oh.
It was actually a pretty good kick.
Yeah, it was a good kick. One of the wind just got hold of it.
It was really unlucky.
Just got caught in the upstream there or the downstream and away it went.
Kershaw. The same thing's going to happen. Kershaw. Dusty Martin just got a hand on it just to stop it from going in the full. And look at the boundary umpire. No, I can't go over there and get that ball because I could be mugged. There's not a person with 100 metres, mate.
Too cold to get out of the car, Milky, at the minute.
What is it? We're human beings. Just go under the fence and get the footy.
And just doing what they're told.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Young fella doing a good job. Throws it in.
Yeah, good throw.
It was a good throw.
High and mighty in front. Nice tap down there. Featherston. Wet weather footy though, Milky, we've got to say. Here's a chance.
Pettingill.
Snapped it forward.
He's paid the advantage. He blew the whistle and he's given the advantage.
Oh, it's...
Anderson off the ground. I'm not sure if it made it all the way. The umpire says it's touched and rushed through behind.
Yep. The umpire paid a free kick and then he let it go for the advantage.
Couldn't work out what he was thinking there.
No, you don't. With this breeze, you get a kick 40, 50 metres out, you just go back and slot it. So Hocking brings it out from full back. Another good kick. Looking for Fanning. Can't find him. Or trying to crash his way through is Josh Sheehan. Wrapped up in a tackle. And umpire says, give it to me. No love lost there.
A little bit of sizzle. It's good.
Darcy Troops amongst us. Surprise, surprise.
Big emphasis last quarter as well, boys, for Joey's. Lots of handball receives. They were plus 15 in that department. 28-13. So
holding. Oh, he's paid advantage again.
Kerris has pumped it forwards. Bouncing ball towards the goal. Has it made it? Let's see. St Joey's trying to talk the umpire into it. There it is. I reckon that was Jordan Kerris, Milky, with the long range shot.
Well, they're all going to...
Let's see. Dunno, didn't help us out there.
I reckon it was Kerris. Well, I'm not sure, to be honest. We'll put it down to Kerris.
Give it to him.
They also gave Capron a nice little pat on the back. Now, whether he just got it out to him.
From half back line.
Someone will tell us.
Yeah, we'll
somewhere along the line.
No replay. The cameraman, I can see, just wiped the lens of the camera, so he's having a ball up there.
Lovely as it comes back in, but another fine start to the
score.
quarter.
Wilbur, score please. Score check.
33, St Joey's to 19. It's 4-2, 33, 5-3, 33 to 3-1, 19.
We got there
in the end, I think it was 33 to 19.
Yeah, I think it was. As the ball goes to the outer side, stacks on. Umpire lets it go. Jack Lang kicks it out. Grimwood ran away from it in the end, looking for the handoff, and the ball is just trapped and wrapped up in a tackle. I thought, gee, from here that looks like they're over the boundary line, doesn't it? It's that far away.
Yeah, and Grimwood he did, but he's that sort of player.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. He was just waiting for that give, he was gone.
And he was gone.
Yep.
That's right. So, again, Fanning, he didn't win the tap out. I think it might have been...
Featherston won that one.
Yeah, it was. And it's been pumped forward again by Joey's. Geez, they're attacking again early this quarter. Big kick up. Here's a chance. Who's got it? Play on. Punch down. Long way away, Milky. Who's got it?
Yeah.
Can you see?
Pettingill was applying the tackle. Then I reckon he might have given away a free kick.
I think it was Drayer. No. I think it was Paul Drayer in the end.
Yeah, okay. I thought I was on Harris. Ned Harris didn't get the free kick, so nothing doing. Good player, Harris.
Has been good for him this year.
They've been brilliant this year. I'm not sure where Newtown have had a really, really good year so far. The midfield's been fantastic. Fanning grabs it out of the ruck, handballs it across. I reckon that was Harris again. Yep. Got the rebound. Over across to Kelleher. Rebound again. Newtown into attack. Bouncing ball. Robinson, what can he do with it? Just sees it over the boundary line. Have a throw in. Right in front of that Newtown coaching box.
Means a fair bit this game, Milky, doesn't it? In the in terms of the season, haven't lost a game yet. Newtown, they did have that draw.
Had a draw, that's it. Yep. But Joey's lost the two in a row to Colac and St Mary's.
So it'll either create a gap or it'll bring them right back close together.
Yeah, Matty McMahon, as you can see, covered in mud, tries to crash his way through. Ball goes forward. Good mark on that occasion.
Connor Joseph,
Harmy Williams' nephew, we might say that a few times. Ball goes up. Troop just takes the man out. Good running goal there to Michael Condi.
Condi.
Just read the crumbs beautifully off the hands of, was that Troop? The Darcy Troop just made a contest. Ball went over the back. Michael Condi, goal.
Yeah, plenty of speed, read it well. Michael, he's a twin, Michael Condi. He's got a twin brother, Scott. There you go.
There you go.
Just another little bit of stuff.
Brother of Rob.
That's correct.
Very good man, Rob Condi.
Good to see a Condi playing here at the Eagles.
Yeah.
And a great goal on that occasion. So they needed it, and they got it. Look, do you still think, what do you think? We're just into the second quarter, Milky.
Look, it'll settle down a bit. The weather's probably going to have a fair indication. If the weather settles, so hopefully we'll get a good game of footy. But
the sun is starting to come out.
Yeah, probably Friday.
I better put a hat on.
Yeah.
Back in the middle. Here we go.
Featherston and Robinson. Up they go. Featherston probably, neither player really won that. Down at ground level. There he is again. Sutterby goes towards Newtown goal. Condi overruns it on this occasion. Webb, can he go back and track it? Gets it in front of him. Troop goes after it, picks it up. Then just, I don't know how he disposed of that. And then he gets a free kick for in the back. Luck's a fortune.
What can they build here, Milky? Troop's got it. Gee, they flooded back St Joey's, so they should have the outnumber. They've kicked it high. It's almost stopped. And I think it's a team effort, that mark. And the umpire's right onto it. He hasn't paid it. He said, I'll ball it up. About 15 to 20 metres out directly in front.
Webb and Kershaw shared it, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah. Up it goes again. Double fisted there from Featherston. Ball's at ground level. Ooh, faked his boot in there. Featherston might have given away a free, but nothing doing, says the umpire. Loose ball out wide from Caperon. Only as far as Troop. Tries to get on his bike. Round the body he goes, but only as far as Alex Hickey. Hickey got Ferguson wide. Finds him. Use his left foot here. Getting a call. Just decides to go to Webb.
Made space well on that occasion, Webb. They had that all worked out, St Joey's. Webb now has a chance to go down the line. Can he find a player through the middle? Down the line he goes.
Good use of the ball, Webb.
Lovely kick in front. It looks like it's all Newtown. No. Oh, wow, we got one high, Milky. Bit lucky. Lucky not to give away a free kick then, I reckon.
Gee.
The player was going for the ball, admittedly, but I do think he might have taken him a little high. But the umpire says he's going to ball it up. That's what he'll do.
They're all interpreting today. There's 3 different umpires. We're getting 3 different interpretations of the rules.
See Alessios up in the ruck this time.
Wins it. Knocks it down. Fowler, just happy to see it over the boundary line. Have another throw in. And this one, it's still under the fence, but he stretches under there, this young boundary umpire. He's a bit different. He's old school, goes under the fence and gets the footy.
Good lad, gets the 3 votes so far from you, Milky.
Yep. Good throw in. Alessios, as you mentioned, knocks it down, goes past Keris. Alessios is back in there. Robinson on this occasion, can he pick it up? Knocks it over. There he is again. There, Sutterby had a really good first quarter. Knocks it over to... I thought Condi was going to take that through, but Hickey James just tunnels it through his legs. Dusty Martin goes over his head and over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. About where it was 3 minutes ago.
Newtown's starting to get on top in disposal camp for the quarter, boys. +4 in that department.
It's weird, isn't it, when both sides going up the hill and against the wind... having more of the footy.
I think just a little bit more focus on using the ball just a little bit more cleanly, Milky, when they're running against the wind. A little bit more care, and I think it's paying off. And Troop looking dangerous at centre-half forward too for the Eagles, I reckon. Yeah,
look, the inclusion of Sam Nichols really helped Troop, I reckon, as well. He's able to push up higher centre-half forward, and Nichols able to play deep full forward, so they can both get entries inside 50.
Alessios wins that one, knocks it to ground level. Just quick hands there from Kelleher. Free kick.
They've called a hole in the ball.
Against Hickey.
Yep.
Wow. Didn't think there was a lot in that, but anyway.
It's interesting to see all the players bunch on this outer side of the ground, Milky. They all seem to be coming across. I'd like to see Grimwood out on his own and some space to try and get a bit of run on the other side, on his own wing. But no, they're pushing across.
Sheehan takes a mark, goes towards Nichols. Good attempted spoil there by Mitchell. The ball over the boundary line before the players arrive, and nothing doing on that occasion. Have a throw in. Right in front of us here. So we can sit down. I think the rain stops, so we can sit down. We're not going to get wet anymore. Hopefully. Boundary umpire throws it in. Alessios gives away front spot. Neither play. Nearly hits Hickey on the back of the head. Ball coming through. That's Sutterby again. Caperon just a kick off the side of his boot. Pettingill can't. He leaves it behind, or tackled in the middle of that is a Newtown player, and I can't quite work out who it is. He had his jumper sort of screwed up all around. It was Jai Lane.
Yep.
Ball up just outside centre half forward for Newtown. Oh, Robinson gets up, gives a really good tap to Highland, dishes out the handball to Fowler. Fowler over to Grimwood. He sets upon Caperon, but as soon as he grabs it, umpire says that'll do. Oh, bit of a scrap.
Have been waiting for this, to be honest, Milky. There's been lots of in and under contested footy already. The 13 tackles for the quarter.
Yeah, plenty of body work in there, and that'll just add a little bit of fuel to the fire each time. And
good ruck work.
They're out here, the Eagles. They get a quick kick forward from Fowler. Can they take a mark forward? Good defence, Joey's. They punch it down. Very nicely picked up there, and away they go, St. Joey's. Long kick down. You just get that extra 5 or 10 metres, don't you, every time?
Yeah, you do. And I don't know if it upsets the play because they don't seem to position themselves for it, and the defenders coming in late just mop it up.
Out of bounds on Westie's wing. Over the other side, in memory of young Mark West.
Yep. Saw his dad this morning.
Bobby?
Saw Bobby.
I follow his brother, very interesting on Instagram. Paul West?
Yep.
Yep, he's a real foodie, Milky.
Yeah, well, he's in the food. Off the deck goes Rees. Bouncing ball. Who's leading in the race? Dusty Martin. Can he pick it up? Just flicks it back to Rees. Rees needs to find a teammate. Mongrel ball going forward. 2-on-1. Pettingill. Davis is looking to the umpire saying, I want a free kick.
They had the 2-on-1, didn't they, Joey?
Just had to get it to ground, surely.
I think he was just looking at Joey's playing Milky instead.
Rees, what sort of a kick was that?
Yeah.
That might have been more of it. Need to work hard here.
5 or 10 metres around from their goal, St. Joey's. Score check.
5-3, 33 to 4-1, 25. Important. Yeah. Next goal is very important for both sides because...
Good decision, umpire. Threw it in the boundary umpire and it nearly come back and hit him on the head. The umpire said, throw it in again.
Have another go.
Come in against the wind, son. Come in 5 metres.
That's a better one. Fanning knocks it down forward. Big pack of players, though. Can they get it clear? Newtown. Here they go running it out, but it's a big bomb. It's going to go up and almost straight down again. Oh, stood underneath it nicely was Hickey.
Tough as they come.
Got a quick kick forward, and looks like it's Fanning. He's fed it off quickly.
Fowler gets it across. Bounce it. Ball going forward. Webb traps it. What can he do? Grimwood's in there. He tries to knock it forward. Picks it up. Then tries to get through. I'm pretty sure he threw that. Heads across to his teammate there in Highland. Highland out wide to Connor Joseph. Into the pocket he goes. Leading in the race there is McNamara. McNamara gives it across. Goes back and gets it. Finds his teammate there in Hickey. Little quick give. Over to Ferguson. The left boot. Down the line he goes. Finds his teammate. They're getting hard to tell, but I reckon that was Anderson. Anderson goes to centre half forward. He's got Davis. Will not miss. Put it down.
Long way out.
No, will not miss.
With the wind.
Wind up his boot. Kicks it dead straight, this bloke. Don't know if you saw it or not. On the siren, quarter-time siren, I think it was, 2 years ago in the grand final.
Yeah, yep.
Let it go a 70-metre torpedo straight through the guts. Simo was just...
Yeah, we were commentating that, weren't we?
Yeah, it was just sensational to be there. We're right over his shoulder too.
All right, so you say it's a goal?
Yeah, I'm putting it down already. Already done. It's all as you see. It's on my page already.
I won't doubt you.
It's already there.
Let's see as he comes in.
Actually, I will do it. I'm going to write it down. There we go. I'm happy to scribble it out. Okay. I'm writing it down.
He's taking his time. It's a right foot drop punt.
He's not pulled it.
Uh-oh.
Does it look good?
He's pulled it.
I have to scribble it out. He's kicked 2 behinds now, Jacko Davis.
It's unlike him, Milky.
Very much so.
According to Milky, that is unlike him. He just tugged it a little bit left.
Yeah, he did.
Just going for the distance, I think. And so Newtown. Hocking comes. He brings it to half back.
Oh.
I think there's a mark taken in there. Does it quickly play on or what? What's happened there?
It was a mark by Newtown, and fans are playing for 50 metre because the Joey player just kicked it back inside 50.
Big Fanning.
Able to set up now, St. Joey's players.
Fanning doesn't know where to go, decides to come to the commentary bus. A bit of a shove out for Haints. Oh, hacked off the ground. Zach Morrison back to Haints, gets a handball out to Rees. Fowler's in there, picks it up, throws a boot at it. Then so too Condi. Little bit of soccer work here. Gets across to Hickey, gets out of the tackle. Dishes off a very wide handball to Kershaw. Got plenty of time. Just spears a little kick. 2-on-1 here again, Joey's. Good fist on that occasion by Hocking. And over the boundary line it goes.
Just set the kick up, Milky. It was too easy to defend, wasn't it?
He's played well, Hocking.
He has played well, yes. Started off as a youngster in the seniors, and now he's your more mature type. He's probably only 22, but just taking a little while to mature. Oh, trying to left the footy behind on that occasion. I reckon there was Connor Joseph.
Oh.
The ball, they're all tripping over it at the minute. They'll just get a bit slippy underfoot and stacks on. Come on, umpire, just ball it up.
I think Condi was looking for one in the back there, didn't get it. The umpire's going to ball it up.
St Joey's +6 for tackles for the quarter as well, boys.
See, their setup here looks good with Nichols at full forward, Troop at centre half forward. The Eagles well structured. All they need now is a delivery into the forward line.
Oh.
St Joey's it is to clear it through Dreyer.
Good work.
Pumps it down the line.
Scarlett across to Dreyer and then into the pocket. Pettingill can't take the mark.
Reese
round the body. No, he's overcooked it. Minus score.
Yeah, Joey's ran the clearance there. They're dangerous, Milky, aren't they? I reckon they're using their hands well and...
They're creating lots of space in that forward line as well, boys. As I said, they had 5 marks inside 50 in the first quarter, and unfortunately, they've only had the one this quarter, which is still good.
Hocking's kick. No, Featherston takes a mark. I thought the wind was going to get hold of that and just take it over the...
Same result.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Featherston's done very well.
He has
Considering
played well.
he's outsized. Oh, good pack there at centre half, back forward, Newtown. Ball goes to ground. There's a St Joey's player at the bottom of that pack. Can't quite work out who it is.
It was a Sotheby tackle.
Yeah.
Anyone got any sunscreen?
Yeah. Oh, that was Anderson at the bottom of that pack.
Sunshine.
Good work from Sotheby.
Sunglasses, Milky.
Yeah, we just look at the screen, so it's easier.
Pop a hat on. Sun.
Get some zinc.
Beautiful.
Third crack, trying to be funny.
Yeah, no.
No, not even funny.
That's right. No, I got to keep going.
No good.
Keep going until I got a response.
And I only said it because I have to wear zinc at training every week.
Why?
Just a bet with the team.
Umpire.
Disclosed.
Centre half forward for Joey's. It's gone up. Still real wet weather footy, as it should be, but there's a snap on goal there. It looks good. No touch. Through one behind. So quick snap there by Pettingill. He's been busy up forward. Certainly lively. And
just had a message from Matty Kershaw. On my way to give you a hand, you blokes are putting me to sleep.
He's pumped up, is he, mate, because Joey's are in front?
Oh, yeah. No, don't worry about him. Oh, gee, Featherston almost took that mark. Chopped out of there by Fanning. Fowler hung on to it. Umpire has pinged him. Thought so. No attempt there to get rid of it.
You've got to build into it, Milky, anyway. Got to build into it.
Yeah. Well, we don't need the like him coming in here criticising us. Benny McNamara, just off the side of the boot more than anything, goes out. It's all Newtown. The fist at ground level. Jacko Davis, stripped of it, comes back out. Hands. Running player around. It was Rees. Tries to get it back. Callagher, just at ground level. Can't quite get it out of there. It's over the other side. Rees dragged that back in. Umpires let it go. Against the boundary line, good pick up by, that was Sotheby again, sends it down, but the old pudding guts Webb takes the mark. Shouldn't keep calling that because he's lost a heap. But once you start, you just keep going.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, you could call him, the Webb.
Don't let him off the hook, Milky, now.
Pettingill, hands across, Anderson, off the ground, bang! Goal to Anderson. Good work from Pettingill.
He's been lively up forward, Milky, as I mentioned. Yep. He's certainly one to look for up there. Had a deft little touch then and got another goal. Joey's, they're just going to have to be wrapped with the intensity around the footy.
Score, please, Wilbur.
And a time check, mate.
Yeah, 6-6-42. St Joey's lead. Newtown 4-1, 25. 20 minutes, 20 and 40 seconds gone.
There we go. Second quarter.
17 points.
Harvey Norman brings us this broadcast.
Oh, yeah, thanks to Red Onion at Harvey Norman, as you can see in your bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Doing a great job, Red Onion up.
Onion. I don't know there's a G in it. Onion. Speak properly.
Pretty sure you said Red Onion, but anyway.
No, there's no G in Onion. It's
Never
Onion.
mind.
We'll
get to the footy.
It's all about the layers.
Ball's in the centre of the ground. Nothing happened, so we didn't waste any time there. Goes through it all again. Up they go. Featherston and Fanning. Oh, Featherston grabbed it out of the ruck, then he's dumped. Ball comes out. Harris goes with the little left up and under sort of kick. Webb tries to trap it, can't do so. Troops there, then drags it back in, then coughs it up. Comes back to Kirk on the barrel. Good work, Kershaw, but it's just chopped. No, thought Hockey might have chopped it off. He didn't. Anderson, just
still
kicked it round the body. Only out of bounds.
Bounced?
Yeah, no, it was a good result.
No, it was out in the full. I was looking at the boundary umpire. He didn't signal it. Then I looked over and the goal umpire had signalled out on the full.
Just kind of blazed away, Milky, didn't he?
Yeah, no. And if you're going to blaze, you've got to blaze towards the right of the goals, not the left of them.
Or even in the middle.
Yeah. Kershaw goes up, doesn't take the mark, comes back to Caperon to Anderson. Anderson this time goes towards goal. Pettingill fisted away from him. Minor score. Give that to Rush.
Good defence, I think, Palmer then.
Yep.
In the last line, knocked it through. He'll take the kick in for Newtown.
Decides to play on. Keep going, Simo.
Yeah, kicked it to the commentary.
Troop.
Nice big mark.
Mark.
Troop, yeah. He's a real focal point. What's happened there? No?
Free kick.
Giving a free kick away. Well, take the mark off him. And as they go now to half forward. Pack there, mainly Joey's. They got the account number. He certainly does. Bit of a blind turn, trying to get the votes, Milky there.
Oh, just good to see him back with the knee Rico as well, spinning like that. Gee, Lang.
It's a great mark.
Jack Lang. Been really good for Newtown, Jack Lang.
Lively player. Lang runs onto the right foot, kicks it half forward. He's gone up. Here's Troop, sets himself. Got to run at it, all right. The umpire says there's a holding the man decision.
He's right on this bloke. He's the only one that's paid him so far. This particular umpire is the only umpire to pay the holding. So
Sutterby. Short kick to Sutterby.
Look at Fanning here on his own, right in front of us.
From Robinson. Sutterby goes bang, wobbly kick. It's gone deep. Nichols will be there around the vicinity. Can he get it? Quick Sheehan. Ball's on the ground. St Joey's trying to defend. Dangerous spot here. Quick little kick
they
out.
Did well there.
And McNamara clears. Kicks it over towards the coach's boxes. Bouncing footy. Anderson. He's getting plenty of it of late.
Yes, he is, mate.
Having a good little purple patch. Kicks it towards the boundary line. They'll be happy to see it rushed over for a throw in.
That was a good little kick from Webb.
Yeah,
just only kick just to clear the traffic.
Yeah, a little faint kick that ended up working out with McNamara. But I thought Anderson, not just his marking ability, but also his groundwork so far, I thought it's been really good. He's been able to apply a lot of forward pressure and he's been able to work up the ground as well.
Oh, Alessios at the back, wins that, knocks it down. Lands in the hands of, was that Anderson again?
Yep.
Comes loose, or Rees leaves it behind. Newtown in there working really, really hard. Comes back to Pettingill, quick hands, over to Alessios. Alessios puts it out in front of Caperon. And then he just overruns it. And Sheehan just kicks it off the ground. Then he'll kick it off the ground again, but it's all Joey's. This time picked off by Mitchell. Cal Mitchell just pops it in the pocket. Needs a mark from Dusty Martin, but it's fisted away from him. They mucked that up, Joey's.
Yeah, well, it's 16 inside 50s now, Milky, for 7 scoring shots. It's been good, but kicked 2 goals, 5 for the quarter, so missed opportunities here, especially with the wind.
Just haven't used the ball quite as well as they did in the first quarter, I don't think.
No, the wind's died though. It's still blowing, but there's no wind with those trees at quarter time. Seriously,
they've had 43 kicks for 9 marks.
Great conditions now, Milky. Let's be honest. It has probably dried up a touch.
Scram, just rugby scrums there at the moment, and umpire says, "Give it to me." 25 out from the St Joey's goal.
Don't want to put the mocker on anyone, but no injuries of note. I think it's been a pretty clean game, Milky. No injuries. It's good.
Jacko Davis seems all right now, which is good for it.
He's freed up from his busted leg or whatever he had early in the game.
Started to be blank for holding the ball.
According to Will, I thought, the ambulance will be here in any minute, but no.
I'll let Kirsch read his own text out.
Yep.
But when he gets here, that is a cracker. Don't worry about that. That is a cracker.
If it's about me, I don't want to hear it.
No, it's about the umpires.
Right.
He loves his umpires. Spun around the tackle there, the St Joey's player. Umpire. Different interpretation again. I thought he could have easily been pinged. That was Caperon, I think.
Just gave them the advantage.
So Sheehan, either Sheehan is playing on Caperon or Caperon's playing on Sheehan, one or the other. Comes back. Ooh. Umpire lets it go. Nothing doing there.
What's about to be a free kick?
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Simo. Be wary, there could be a free kick to St. Joey's if they get tackled. There's a couple
Capron went straight to ground as soon as he grabbed that footy. I think he was waiting on the free kick.
Yeah.
You just want to be first at the footy this time, I reckon.
Robinson.
Let's see what happens. Can they get it out?
In the back, possibly, by Sotomayor, but no doing.
Need to just get it out. Who's lurking? Who's going to be the goal kicker for Joey's down there if they can get it out?
Stat check as well. Spiro Lesios, 4 hit-outs for the quarter.
Oh, well, okay. Pettingill gets wrapped up and copped it
it
high.
is.
There's that free kick you boys were talking about.
Had to come. You just had to be first at the footy after each of those stoppages to give yourself a chance. Who's got it, Milky?
Pettingill.
Pettingill.
Yes, he's kicked one, hasn't he?
He's kicked
no,
one
he's
on the
kicked one,
full as
and then he
well.
kicked one on the full. That's right. Yep.
Well, I won't put the moz on him here, but I reckon he's about
Right post.
30 metres out.
Straight at the right post.
Directly in front.
27 minutes gone as well, so not much time left.
Yep.
Important kick.
Yeah, if he goes anywhere near the left post, there's no chance. Got to go straight at that right post. Oh, he's gone at the right point post. It's coming back, but just not enough.
Just looped it up in the air, Milky, and hoped the wind would do it. Needed to kick right through it on that occasion.
Yep. Minor score. So we got 6 goals, 7. 6 goals, 8.
6 goals, 8, 44 to Newtown, 4-1-25. Thanks to Harvey Norman's scoreboard.
Almost a mark to Kershaw. Trying to crash his way through. I reckon there's Ferguson on the end of that handball anyway. Just goes towards goal. Riley Ferguson touched on the line.
It was a great effort on the left boot. And, it was touched on the line, so they're going to come again.
Hocking brings it out. Oh, the wind! Look at the wind has had no impact on that footy. Comes back. Kershaw crumbs it.
Grimwood.
Oh, just wrapped up in the tackle. The umpire says that was okay.
Just hasn't had enough space, Grimwood, I reckon, with this contested footy. Milky, I remember last time he had lots of time and space, kicked a couple of goals against Leopold, but
he's got James Hickey chasing him.
He has?
Yeah.
Exactly.
James Hickey is a lockdown defender. So
nearly took the mark. It went over, nearly hit him in the back of the head. Kershaw tries to knock it out. Alessios at the bottom of the pack. Kershaw, no one's going to knock. Yeah, he lets it go, the umpire. Comes out, Newtown's favour, and Troop just happened to be in front. Getting a lot of attention there from McNamara.
He's the focal point there. They've rushed back hard.
Look at that wind. The ball isn't holding that up at all.
Front and centre. Over the back it goes. The chance if Connor Joseph can run onto it. He can't. It's forced across the line by Ferguson.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're kidding me.
It's a half volley pick up from Ferguson, which is going to be very difficult to take.
That's a shocking decision.
Yep.
No, that's a really poor decision, and I've got to say, he's the one that's made all the crook decisions all day, this bloke.
Connor Joseph.
He's umpiring it different to the rest of the crew.
He's got a chance. Connor Joseph. He's tight. He's in the
he's Harvey Williams' nephew, so he kicks the goal, surely.
He's in the Dom Sheed pocket, Milky.
No, left low.
Who was that floated across the top?
Nichols, was it? Or
it was either Nichols or Troop, but I reckon that's Troop walking at the front of the pack now.
No, I think it's Sheehan, Josh Sheehan.
Josh Sheehan, wow, what a great mark. Been renowned for the eyes. Doing the Stevie J stuff, comes round the body. Gullenpie did not move.
Got it.
Goal to Josh Sheehan. Great mark and great goal.
That's mark of the day, Milky, so far.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Harvey Norman, mark of the day as well.
What does he get from Harvey Norman for that? Does he get a TV or something, or a fridge?
I think they fill out his whole house.
Do they?
Yeah, he gets fully furnished house.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
He's well worth it. Let's see if someone can top that. Otherwise, he's got it. Got the house full of goods.
Same award for the commentator of the year.
Right.
Yeah.
We know who's winning that.
I'll start clearing out the old stuff when I get home.
13.5 minutes gone as well.
No message from Josh Conway as to what happened with the VCFL versus the VAF. He said, I'll keep you posted. I'll keep sending you messages. Nothing.
Probably because he's actually commentating right now.
Well, he's finished. The game be over now. Start at 1 o'clock, you clown. If you know these
1
things.
o'clock, it's probably still going, just possibly.
Ball's in the middle. Ferguson goes. Oh, that was a throw. I was certain that was a throw.
Grabbed without it.
Tackle.
They're back. They're back in at Newtown.
Highland.
Louis to fly.
He's kicked it. Looks like it's going to be intercepted there, and it has. Riley Kershaw has it half back for Joey's. Long, down the line. Oh, a couple up early. It's Newtown here. They've got a chance.
Almost.
He's got it back. Oh, it's been
tackle.
nicely tackled.
Ain't.
Yep. He's going to be rewarded too.
Just a contested ball here.
Yeah, he just is.
Milky?
He's just a superstar. Love him as a player. Gets it across to Hickey James. He then in turn goes across to McNamara on the siren. McNamara's kick, you only wanted that for a stat.
Was their 20th kick as tackle as well, boys, for the quarter.
So, the half-time score. What do we got to the half-time?
St. Joey's 6-9-45 lead Newtown 5-1-31.
We have a game on our hands. Don't worry about that, boys. There's only 14 points in it. And neither side really just showing that they're the better side on the day. I did think it would be a bit more one-way traffic Newtown's way, but where credit's due. Joey's been playing really good footy and they currently lead this game by 14 points. We're going to take a break. We'll come back for this second half after we have a fantastic feed from the Newtown Footy Club.
Well done, Bill.
Lollies courtesy of Craig Simpson. Fantastic, Timo. 14 points the margin here to start this second half. Up they go. Featherston tried to grab it out of the ruck. Ball comes out. Louis Highland tries to crash his way through. Then almost into the back of his opponent. And Sutterby played some sort of game. Blake Sutterby. He's in everything.
Real good in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Couldn't have faulted him. He was my BOG at quarter time for sure. And I reckon as the game goes on, they're going to need his run. Is there to get across? Jack Lang returns the ball.
Featherston by hand. Across to McNamara. And I've got a lolly in my gob. His kick just dies against the wind. 2-on-1 here. Condi picks up the crumbs, steadies, goes towards Troop, who's got a good space on Hickey, but he goes to ground. Then Hickey falls over. Hickey handballs, but Grimwood's there. So too McNamara, and just tunnels in. Free kick, says the umpire. I think you're probably right.
It was the one, Milky. He slid in, and that's the one they kind of got a call. So Grimwood's going to have the kick. I reckon he'll have a shot on goal from there. He is tight angle.
Wouldn't matter. He's even turned his back. There's no way he's passing his footy off.
No chance.
No.
He's a type of player that can create something out of nothing as well, boys. So wouldn't be surprised. Grimwood can score from the impossible pocket.
Well, this will be a really good kick.
Good start for him as well.
He passed it, Milky.
Wow.
It's been a... Well, I thought it was a fortuitous mark, but the umpires actually paid it the other way.
No, he did mark, but he shoved... is that Haynes? Or is it...
No, it's... that was Dufty, I think.
Dufty Martin.
So they've got it now. They're just kicking it around in the back bit there, Mitchell. Mitchell's got it. Hasn't really gone anywhere. About 20 metres out from goal. Looking for some options. He's going to go out of side. Long kick towards the wing. Looking there for his teammate in Pettingill. Pettingill takes the mark. So Pettingill, quick little short. He's got an option and found him. I reckon that's Webb. Is that Webb?
No, it's Keris.
Nah, it's long sleeves. Webb Scott.
Yeah, that's Keris.
Keris it is. To half forward.
Oh, look at this.
Ferguson goes up, down to the front, reading it well. Oh, there's a chance for hands over the top to Pettingill there. Didn't take it. Quick kick has gone towards the boundary line. It'll be taken out.
No, that's a free kick because he just tapped it over the boundary line. Still, if the same umpire was in control, you just... that was the stupidest free kick I've seen for the day. But anyway.
We move on, Milky.
Yep.
Just looking at the comments, boys. Josh Conway, standard of commentary is diminished greatly today.
No, I would have thought we're at one of our all-time highs for the year. But the best thing Buzz can do is piss off and go do something else. Playing for the free kick there was the Scarlet for Matty McMahon. Crushes his way through, gets a handball out to Harris. The ball's dried up, the ground's dried up, so they're starting to get a bit of run here in Newtown. McMahon gets it again, puts it out to Grimwood. Hadn't had a kick in the first half, now would line up for goal. No, he doesn't. Dishes off the handball, over to Troop. Always tries to take him on. Go on, umpire. Pay the free kick.
It's a really good tackle there.
That's Holtgren. And
he put him under some sort of pressure, though,
he does try to do a fraction too much, Darcy Troop. Comes wide, does Holtgren. Just Hocking comes down, takes a good mark. He'd nearly get the journey here. If he had a real crack at it. Goes bang.
I think he is.
He's
tried.
He's had a real crack at it.
Almost, Mark.
Ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in 2 metres around from the Newtown goal. He just had that win being the same it was in that second quarter. First quarter, rather, when they were kicking that way. He just smashed it.
Again, though, Milky, there might have been other options. Didn't
yep.
Milky, just to add, Matty Kershaw replying to Josh Conway. Couldn't agree more, Buzz.
Yeah, well, you stay in your car, Kirsch. Do us a damn favour. As the ball comes out, Fanning knocks it to ground. Louis Highland just lurking. Then can't quite wrap the tackle up.
Well, clearly,
says, give it to me.
Clearly, those two guys aren't talking about me because my family are listening and they're loving it.
Yeah, that's a couple of comments for you, Simona, saying it's great to see you back.
Yeah, no, they love it.
I'm just interested with these water boys just standing. They're just lurking on the back here. Look at them. The two of them just walking on the ground.
Just waiting for
Make
the ball
no
to come
attempt
up.
to get off the ground.
They found a bit of space, Milky. They're just filling it.
Highland, around the body he goes. Bouncing ball, trapped, and goes to ground. Newtown player, umpire says, give it to me.
St. Joey's defenders have tackled really well today as well.
They have. I'm sorry, that was Sam Nichols who went to ground. Bouncing ball. Webb, can he pick it up? Oh, Grimwood went straight over his back. Umpire says, I agree with you, Milky. I'll give a free kick for that one.
You make the play, Milky. You're always a chance for a free kick. You got it. Deep in defence. Sticks close to the boundary line. Big pack of players. Punch towards the boundary line. Is it going to go over? Yes, it is. Lang takes it over. Sugar Shane Ezard, ex-Bell Park player, sends a bit of a message to on Facebook. He's listening. Apparently I'm doing a good job. Thanks.
Well, I'm glad one of us is. Because Will was terrible, as usual.
Cheers, mate.
Ball comes out the back. Grimwood sticks his nose in again. He's got off the chain a little bit this quarter and lays on the ground. The umpire gets sucked in and says, your free kick.
Like I was saying...
Grimwood's down here. Is it Grimwood?
Yeah, it is Grimwood. His head's a bit sore. He might got a lot in the head, I think.
Didn't think there was a lot in it, but maybe there was.
They're actually calling out the trainer, Ned Harris, just signalled, so he might have been concussed possibly.
I hope the lad's okay. Yep. He's moving there, Milky, but he hasn't got up yet. There he goes.
Just about to say as well, Milky's so lively, and with the greasy conditions sort of have diminished.
Don't make excuses for him. They're out there. He's got to play in the same conditions as everybody else will, but do not make excuses for him.
What I was saying is with the dry conditions, Grimwood's able to get lots of space, especially with the little breeze going their way.
Yeah,
he has looked lively, but he doesn't look too flashy up.
Doctor, is that a doctor with him or a trainer? Looks like more like a doctor. He's got the...
Yeah, that is a doctor. It's Pete Stanton.
Yeah.
One of my mates' dads. And I have a good relationship with him. He's a qualified trainer. He used to be at Geelong. Did the Olympics in London. So, quality trainer for Newtown.
So, Grimwood has the footy. I'll hear about your life story, Wilbur.
It's not mine, but
as he comes, he just didn't actually kick that to anybody.
No, just stoppage though.
Yeah. In the pocket, 5 metres around from the Newtown goal.
One thing they have lacked is territory is St. Joey's 34-19 for inside 50s for the match, although they're +2 in the department for the quarter.
Likes the sound of his own voice, does Wilbur, as the ball goes into the forward pocket. Defending stoutly. St. Joey snap at goal, and his hands are up.
Wow.
Newtown, or one behind.
Was that Harris? I think that was Harris that had that shot.
I tried to talk him into it. All the players in that end of the ground, Milky.
Yeah. No one. The cementi side of the centre circle.
No one at all. So they play on out of defence.
Kershaw.
Kershaw it is, but it's gone straight to Newtown. Couple of handballs there. They're out the back. That's Weatherhead. He gets a kick at it. Doesn't go anywhere. Still on the wing. This time St Joseph's have it.
Oh, they've linked up here, but now he's got to wait. That's Dreyer. He's got to wait for all his... Kelleher, is it? So he's got to wait for all his teammates to...
get up the ground.
Yes. I was going to say that, Wilbur, but I like it when you finish my sentences for me. It's much more fun. Ball goes almost a mark there to Dusty Martin. He's stripped of it as he goes to throw his boot at it. The umpire lets it go. Picked up there by Shelley. Ball comes out the back. Picked off again. This time it's Hocking. His kick. Picked off by Sheehan. Handball across. Was almost the look away. Did his teammate get one in the back there? No, says the umpire. We'll have a ball up. And right on the outer side.
Just interesting, man. I thought Capron was making good space out at centre half forward, but he's been sucked into this contest. He just needs someone to stay out a little bit. If they get the switch across, you'd be on here.
Umpire, call for free in the back there. Umpire not having any of it.
It's like to see a couple just pull back 10, 20 metres from this contest, Milky, just to allow themselves a chance if the ball can get clear, but they all seem to be just getting right in tight at the minute. Fanning goes up, ball comes down at their feet. Can it get clear at all? It's a game of inches at the minute.
High tackle, Newtown's way.
There's gone Newtown's way.
Matty McMahon.
See, can they spread? Let's see what McMahon does. Good user of the footy. How many medals has he won, Milky?
2, mate. He just dishes off the handball over to Sutterby, who's been really good for Newtown. Goes so too does this bloke, Josh Sheehan, taking the mark, out of wing, wanting to switch. There's no one ready for him. Decides to take on the man on the mark, plays on. Still seems to have plenty of time, dishes off the handball. Here's Grimwood. He overruns it, then goes back and gets it, dishes off the handball to his teammate Sutterby. Bombs it. And Troop at the back, can't take the mark, goes back and gets the footy. Sorted out in a tackle. Ball comes back to, is that Fowler?
Might have been Fowler.
Yep. Ball, there's Grimwood. He's got time to steady. Nut just kicks it round his body. And is that a mark to Holtgren?
5 metres it went.
Yep, umpire says play on. Off the boot of that time on Mitchell, but he kicks it forward. No, stacks on, umpires. Oh, he's paid a free kick.
Too high, Milky. He said they slid into him.
Intensity is lifted. Last 5 minutes, Milky.
That's Hickey. Little kick across. He goes to Featherston.
He's reinvigorated himself, hasn't he?
Done very good job, Featherston, today. Giving away stacks of height. Goes outside. Pettigrove again. Tries to take the mark. Pettingill. They'll get it right eventually. The handballs finishes up with Weatherhead. Goes towards goal. Going back St Joey's player. Good fingertipper there to Mitchell. Switches play. Out to Webb.
You've got players leading now. You've got Dreyer leading for him. Contest there. 2-1 though. Newtown have the advantage. Dreyer still over the top of it. Close to the boundary line, over it goes.
There's a win for Dreyer there. 3 Newtown blokes onto him. Managed to get it over the boundary line.
Good attack of the footy by both sides. Umpire will throw it in.
Newtown plus 11 for handballs for the quarter, boys.
I reckon they're certainly on top here at the moment. Throw it in again, says the umpire.
Yeah, plus 4 inside 50. St Joe's only been able to register 1 inside 50 for the quarter.
What's the score check, Will?
It's 6-9-45 St Joe's to 5-2-32 Newtown.
13 points, started off at 14 and just all stacks on here and locked up Sutterby in another tackle. Gives it back to the umpire.
Top of the table clash, 1v2. Pleasure to be here, Milky.
Yes, and the weather's settled a little bit. Robinson wins it, knocks it down. Ball comes out, Ferguson can't trap it. Umpire said, what do you say, Hickey threw it?
Yeah,
is that the free kick?
Well, yep, definitely, because there was a handball out of it, but obviously they thought it was a throw.
Cameron Fowler to take the resultant free kick. He goes bang, left foot drop punt, down deep forward. Pack of players. Can they get it out the back? Newtown? No, they cannot. The umpire says, I'll ball it up again.
Condian underneath that contest from the Reece Holcomb tackle.
Up we go again. Robinson.
Almost perfect.
What's he hold?
It's a free kick.
No, he's put his hands across his chest. Is that because he's going to ball it up again or something?
Looks like he is.
Too sure. Either way, it was unlucky for Newtown because it was a goal by Condi.
No, he's throwing it up again because he must have thought it was a poor throw up. Up they go again. Robinson comes out the back. Webb at the bottom of that for St Joey's. Ball goes out to the pack troop. What can he do? Oh, can't trap it before it goes out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. This time, 15 around from the Newtown goal. They're prepping away here, Newtown, not getting the rewards on the scoreboard.
Run us through the goal kickers, Will. Who we got?
Milky, do you have that?
Yeah, I got all that as it comes out the back. Ferguson with a little poke on his left foot. Oh,
wow.
Gee whiz. He's paid him deliberate against Featherston.
Little too obvious there, Milky.
Yeah, it was a fraction. Goal kickers, Caperon's got one, Haints has got one, Anderson's got one to Pettingill, one to Rees and one to Keris. That's St Joey's. Over on the Newtown page, just see how this goes. One to Sheehan, one to Condi, two to Sam Nichols and one to Jack Lang. It was a ripper, that one from Jack Lang. Dreyer, stripped of it, comes out. Matty McMahon just headbutts
he copped
the pack. He copped the beauty there. Comes, what sort of a kick was that from Luke Maddock? Goes towards the inside of the outside of the boot. Oh, look, Caperon just taps it down to Webb. Good, as I said, good user is Webb, but this time goes straight down the throat of Maddock.
Yeah, Maddock's got it. I reckon a bit of friendly fire there, was it, for McMahon? But either way,
so.
He copped one a bit high as it's pumped forward deep again for Newtown.
Strong mark. Cal Mitchell.
And Troop knocks it out of his hands. Mitchell goes to the outer side. He got...
Looks for a switch.
Yeah, he does. Found Caperon.
Again, they push across, don't they? Both sides pushing across. There's no space there. Will they come back the other way, Milky? Or probably not.
Not from that deep, I wouldn't have thought.
They've just been going down the line 99% of the time. And again, looks like they'll do the same again as he pumps it forward. To the true centre wing.
Good grab. That was a great grab. What is wrong with you? Good mark to Robinson.
Did he pay it?
Nope.
Wow.
Didn't pay it. I thought Will Robinson was lost in space there, Milky.
Should have been a Harvey Norman highlight for us, boys. That would have been the mark of the day for sure.
Oh, dear.
Danger, Will Robinson. The ball comes down.
Hickey. Oh, went through the legs, the old handball. Sheehan picked it off, goes to Jack Lang, back to Sheehan. Oh, and he's caught with it right in front of you, umpire. This goose here didn't even pay it. And Fitty.
Well,
now how far is the Fitty? So he's got him 10, there's 50, so he should only finish up about 15 metres inside the 50. He's still going. Look where he's gone. That's a massive 50.
It's a big free kicker. This is the second entry inside 50 now, St Joey, so this would definitely hurt Newtown, considering they've had all the counter-attack for the last 10 minutes. And we do see this in footy. It's a funny game, eh, Milky?
It is a funny game.
Yep.
One team just keeps getting inside 50s and the other team just gets one and scores.
And having the shot coming in, kicking at it is Kelleher, and it was not much of an effort. He's kicked it out in the full. Got to do better than that. So the free kick goes Newtown's way.
Yeah, Newtown to defend. Right in front of their club rooms. Big crowd today, Milky, as we said.
Yeah.
They're rivals, crosstown, or not crosstown, same side of town rivals. These guys into the middle, McMahon has it. Steady hands.
I know. There he goes. Look at Lang out here on his own.
Look at this. Let's get Lang moving. Come on. He's bounced once. He's got it. Can he pick it up? Can he get it clear?
Oh, good work from Dreyer there.
He's got wheels.
Really good work.
Good defence. Little hands off here. Mounting some sort of attack. Looking inboard. It's a dangerous one. Over the top. Still up and about. Douglas Palmer doing some good work in there. Newtown, can they clear it out, or can Joey's knock it forward again? Little handball up. It's close to the boundary line, coming towards the commentary position.
Haints, just a machine.
Unable to get it clear.
Just a machine.
A little bit of sizzle
Fran
there.
Haints.
Lewis Hyland not happy with the treatment that he got on that occasion. Says, do not do that.
I think he just likes to wrestle a bit of Louis.
Had the fresh haircut too for Friday night footy,
that's
Milky.
it. Yes. Another poor throw up. Gets it over. Fanning goes to McMahon. Does he? I thought he got one high, Matty McMahon there. No free kick, says the umpire.
I reckon he got a bit of harsh treatment then, Milky, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a free kick there to Matty McMahon every day of the week. Umpire throws another poor throw up. Goes to Webb. Fisted to him. Grimwood. Good tackle. Didn't fall into his back. Rolled him over. Good work there by the St Joey's defender. That was Hickey.
Big indicator of Newtown's dominance in this quarter, Milky. They've had the 8 hit-outs.
Yeah, as the ball goes to another hit-out to Fanning. But Ferguson at the bottom of that pack, along with Bevan Shelley. Umpire throws it up again. Fanning knocks it down, only as far as that was Scarlett. Oh, Anderson, run down by Grimwood. No, it wasn't Anderson. That was Jack Scarlett who was run down.
It's looked really lively this quarter now.
Yeah.
Grimwood's starting to get his hands on the footy, which is what Newtown, from a Newtown perspective, they really want.
And Grimwood was almost run down by the bloke he ran down. The ball comes back. Haints, fist across to Hulkren. Hulkren over to Alessio. The big Spiros. Good kick into the wind. Anderson should mark this and does.
He's taken 3.
Been really good up forward. Anderson pops it into Jacko Davis territory. Didn't take the mark. I thought he marked that, but didn't hang on long enough. The umpire said, we'll have a ball up, 20 out from the St. Joey's goal.
Could have almost been a marking infringement as well there, Milky.
That's what I was sort of leading towards. Yeah.
Newtown player wasn't really looking at the football.
Had his back to it.
Unlucky, but a good tackle by Pettingill as well to follow up for the forward pressure.
Fanning grabbed the footy.
Could be holding the football.
That should be, but it's lost. It's popped out. And Dreyer, I think that is. No, it's Pettingill at the bottom of the pack that has the footy. Go through it all again. Who's going to go up against Fanning on this occasion?
No one looks like they're going
Anderson
up.
It is. Fanning grabs it out of the ruck. They're smothered. Anderson around the body. He goes, gets a goal. Very important goal to Lucas Anderson. Kicks his second. He's been some sort of player for St. Joey's today.
Great goal, Milky. Left foot snap. I thought, to be honest, Ferguson was clear on the boundary side, but they went inside. Anderson was there, and he's made no mistake.
So that takes Joey's to 7-8, does it, Wilbur?
7-9.
7-9.
51.
51 St. Joey's, and Newtown. They go to 5 goals, 5-2, 32.
And how deep are we into this third term? The Premiership quarter?
Just tick over 20 minutes now, boys.
Well, the iPad told us all that stuff. Doesn't it do it anymore?
It's just a little slow on the time.
It was like the operator. It's slow. Yeah.
All the stats and that's all quick. It's just the timer for some reason. So
it's all good,
want
mate.
to stick with the scoreboard that you can see.
Back in the guts.
Fanning knocks it straight down. Oh, thrown out. Goes out in the way of Harris. They can get it forward to centre half forward, Newtown. There's a chance. Can Grimwood run onto it? Condi off the ground. Heads out. Good defence on that occasion. Rees.
Good little. Clever to get that on his boot.
And it's gone towards the boundary line.
There's a free kick.
Free kick for kicking in danger. Going St. Joey's way.
To Rees.
Wow.
Don't know what that was for, to be honest. How there was a kick in danger when he was the one kicking it, but...
It's Hickey with the footy. Unloads it down the line. Anderson! Doesn't quite get it. There's...
Oh.
Just stacks on. Umpire. They're all just down looking at the umpire because they know they're going nowhere. And Big Fanning happy to push around Jordan Kerris.
Different weight divisions, Milky.
Yeah. Umpire says, get out of my way.
Certainly got the reach. Fanning as he goes up, right hand knocks it down, but a straight to Kerris on that occasion. Can he go off the ground? Throwing a foot at it was Featherston. No one can get it clear.
He's gone. That's a great tackle by the machine that is Brown Haints.
Jai Lane just couldn't get it away on that occasion. So Haints has it. Centre wing position.
This old man's gone off to Perth. Went and saw the Pies play last night. Pete?
We've been pretty happy.
Yeah, very happy man today.
Is that Rees?
Yes, it is.
Rees on the wing for Joey's. Down the line again. Looking. Big flyer.
Oh.
Nicely taken in the front there by Hickey. Spins around. Series of handballs. Ends up with Callagher. Pumps it forward. And they've got a man. He's got a chance. Oh, is it front on contact? No. Spins around as Dufty. He's put it into a dangerous spot. Plenty of pressure there by Joey's. And the umpire's going to ball it up about 40 metres. Thought he was a bit unlucky there as he attacked that ball at just outside the 50.
They've missed in the front on contact.
He's played that high half forward role really well today as well, Dufty, making lots of efforts.
Dusty. It's Dusty Martin. All right, let's just stick with that.
Sorry.
The ball comes out. Hickey. Alex goes in the direction of the man we're talking about. Crumbs just smothered off the boot. Dusty Martin dishes out the handball. And the ball's at ground level. Umpire, they're screaming
He's over it.
He's over it. He's going to ping him.
Wow.
He's pinged him.
Umpires have been hot on all day, boys.
Is that Jackson Davis?
No, I reckon
who's going
it's
to take
Keris.
it?
Jordan Keris, I reckon it is.
Boys, 32 free kicks for the match.
Wow.
It's probably not what you want to see for a game, unfortunately.
No, you don't want to see that.
Which has led to a couple of goals and opportunities.
I was trying to work out who was at the bottom of the packet. Weatherhead. I'm not sure about that when they lay on it. Yes, he laid on it, but there was two St Joey's blokes on his back.
Yep.
You know what they say he had prior. What bloody prior you got? It's a very important kick here, Simo.
Yeah.
He's not going to be in the mud when he kicks it, is he, Milky? Let's see if he can kick it clean over the mud pile there. Oh, no, I think he's pulled it to the left.
Again. He would have full again.
Would have probably slipped a bit on that mud patch as well, as you said there, Simo, which would have been difficult.
It's two entries into that forward pocket there from similar shots. Both put them out in the full. One to Keris and one to Callagher, wasn't it? Keris kicked them both out. No, one each, wasn't it?
Nah, Callagher kicked one.
Yeah, that was just Callagher then. But did Keris kick one earlier? No, sorry, Callagher did kick one earlier. Sorry,
it was Keris then.
Yeah, got them mixed up those.
Right, Newtown have got
Special K.
You too. Break as they kick it towards the centre of the ground. Big pack of players. It's going to come clear.
Good pickup.
Great pickup, like a dry weather footy, Milky.
Yeah.
And Newtown have a chance here. Handball it off, but no, intercepted there by Joey's. Little handball out. Can they force it forward? McMahon gets it. Usually sure hands. Great. Gets it over Fanning. Left boot. Up and down. They'll pay the mark if it is. Almost a mark on that occasion to Lang, but play on. That's Charlie Lang on that occasion.
It's a good
centre half forward.
Might be pinned here.
No. Surely the umpire's going to ball that up. Nothing happening.
Joey's had 20 tackles in that second quarter, boys. Now they've had the 20 already in this third quarter with just a tick under 25 minutes gone.
Fanning and Featherstone wrestle. Featherstone might have won that one. Knock it down. Josh Sheen, who's had some sort of game, comes back out. Pettingill, he can't quite get through the tackle. The umpire blows the whistle and says, give it to me. Score check.
51 to 32.
51 to 32. 19-point margin.
Will, talk to me about Nichols. What's he done of late? Can you drag that up? See what he's done of late?
I don't actually have the
individual stats.
Individual stats, unfortunately.
No, that's all right.
Shepherd there for one St Joey's player. Just indecision there for St Joey's players. Alessio should have shepherded. They all stood back and watched.
If I'd be guessing, I'd probably say he's had about 7 touches around that. He's more lively in that first half, but I think
he's got the glove on him. Tough gig.
Yeah, it's been hard.
They just haven't been able to find him in this quarter, have they?
Troop's been their main focal point.
Geez, just a slap away. Sutterby. Oh, did he get one in the back? No, says the umpire. The footy comes back to Callagher. Goes back to Caperon, who goes to Featherstone. Round the body he goes. Does Dusty Martin get a kind bounce? He does. Goes towards goal. Puts it up in the goal square. Davis can't take the mark. Ferguson stripped of it. Good work here from Newtown.
Free kick, Milky.
No. Not sure there's a lot in that.
I said he didn't take possession, Ferguson.
He plays on. Snaps around goal. And he's kicked it. It's a big goal for St Joey's.
That's. I'm not sure that's your job, Wilbur. Your job to do the stats, mate.
Can do both?
No, not in this cut truck you can't, mate. I'm just about to say what he was doing, and then here's some teenager saying what's going on.
I'm up and coming. Is that all right, mate?
You'll be on your way down very shortly, champ.
Oh, champ.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Score check. Wilbur, do the things you're asked to do well.
Okay.
Before you stuff everything else up.
8-9, 57, St Joey's lead. Newtown 5-2, 32. Danger signs now.
Newtown, with that aid of that breeze, have kicked one behind for the quarter.
And it's just about to reach 27 minutes, thanks to Red Onion scoreboard.
It's
Featherstone wins it again. Sutterby, hands only to the path of... Fanning, who fell over as he kicked it. Featherstone, quick hands, good hands. Gets it out to Jacko Davis. Davis goes into centre half forward. And a good defensive mark on that occasion goes to Luke Maddock.
Luke Maddock's been good today. He found Sheehan. Sheehan with a handball off.
This bloke.
Trying to bust his way through. It's danger times, really, for Newtown. If Joey can get another one here, 25 points the margin. If they get another one, close to three-quarter time, it will be really hard to chase them back. Joey's deep again into attack. Up.
Look out.
Nice touch on that occasion. Palmer.
Outside of the boot! No, not the Pettingill.
Wrong side of the post, Milky.
Yep.
Would have been an incredible goal. Running on the... Running banana.
In the mudud.
Banana.
Out to Cameron Lewis.
Cameron Lewis.
Haven't seen much of him today.
He's got George Sheehan short. Will he go to him? I reckon he's going to go straight down the line. It's been too much of this today, I reckon, Milky. Straight down the line. Fairly predictable. They just get 40, 50 metres back and form a pack every time.
Just clever hand use. Slick hands here from Joey's. And they've always got someone there.
Whistle blown.
Where's the whistle gone?
The umpire's 40.
Here he is again.
He's 40 metres off the play. No, he's called it from 40 metres away.
Seriously, the bloke that was standing next to the footy shook his head, went, where'd that come from? He was the umpire. Didn't know what was going on.
He might be the junior umpire, Milky. The senior umpire might have taken over, perhaps.
At the end of the day, St. Joe's had the football as well, so there wasn't anything out of it, really.
Kershaw it was, coming towards goal. At crumbs, at ground level. Alessios gets it over to Ferguson, who in turn to Pettingill. Gets it out. Oh, just gone straight underneath that St. Joey's player. Good work here from the Newtown defence. Sheehan. Oh, kick smothered. Here's a chance for Jacko Davis. What can he do? He is your cream of the crop. And he's kicked his third point.
Is he injured, Milky?
Don't know.
All right. He's playing deep full forward, but I reckon he looks all right with that slick move there, and left foot snap would have been an incredible goal.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to do it. I keep saying how good a kick he is. He can kick one, Simo. Oh, good kick out here. But
Cabaron.
Right in front. Can't take the mark. Or stripped of it again was Jai Lane. Comes out to Featherston. Gives it over to Dusty Martin. Dusty Martin, little chip kick. No, it's just chopped off on this occasion. Again by Luke Maddock.
Yeah, Maddock. He's found Sheehan as they run out of defence. Got a player also wide. That'll be Condi. Plenty of space to work in there, and he's found McMahon. McMahon put down what he should have taken, but he's handed back to Condi. Series of handballs. They've still got it as Sutterby runs onto a loose ball. He's under some sort of pressure. Knocks it back. Fanning lays the right slipper into it. Kicks it to centre half forward, but it's all St. Joey's. And a nice mark taken there by Reece Holgren.
Good to see him in some sort of form. He's actually struggled a little bit with coming back from his knee, Rico. He's only his third game, Simo.
Working into it nicely, though, Milky, with a few defensive touches there. It's back. I think that's James Hickey deep in defence, is it?
Yep.
They started him, I reckon it's the glove, isn't it?
No, it's James Hickey.
They started him centre half forward. Great mark to Featherston.
They did start him centre half forward, didn't they, Milky?
Yes, they did.
Now, I've rated his game, Featherston, today.
Been very good.
Yeah, look, he missed grand final selection last year and has reinvigorated himself today.
Takes a mark right on the siren. So the three-quarter time score, very importantly here. Wilbur, see if you can get this right.
Okay, St. Joey's lead, 8-11-59 to Newtown, 5-2-32. Danger signs now for Newtown. They'll need to get the next couple of goals early in this last quarter if they're a chance to win this match.
Joey's kicked 2 goals, 2 in that quarter. Newtown kicked 1 behind.
27 points of margin, three-quarter time. It's a big margin to drag back. Hope people stick with us, Milky, for the last quarter.
Biggest margin of the game, and it's not the way you and I saw this unfolding, Craig Simpson.
Certainly not.
Thought Newtown might have the control of this, and we'll come back for the exciting last quarter, and we will see what's going on. We're getting thumbs down for Matt Kershaw. St. Joey's have led from start to finish here, so I'm not sure that it's going to work. It'll be a massive come from behind, first time lead. I'm not sure what the umpire's looking at us for. No, he's looking.
Yeah, mate. How are you, pal?
Look out! What is that?
Kirsch, how are you, mate?
Did you drop something, Kirsch? Umpire. Oh, that was an interesting throw. Interesting throw. So it like a yeah. Umpires walk towards us. They're waiting to start it. Matty Kershaw joins us.
Good afternoon, John. Simo.
How are you? Wilbur, we've taken the headset off Wilbur because you just talked crap.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, there you go.
Should be seen and not heard.
Back in the guts. Robinson wins it for Newtown, crashing his way through. I reckon that's the other Lang, or is that was that Connor Joseph? Ball comes out the back anyway to Troop. Up and under he goes. It could be a great start. Webb gets back and decides, nah, I'll just knock it over the boundary line. Been very impressive with Puddin' Guts today.
Oh, you're still calling him Puddin' Guts, are
Yeah,
you?
why not? He keeps telling me how much weight he's lost. I couldn't care less how much he's
fair
lost.
enough,
Once
fair
Puddin' Guts, always a Puddin' Guts.
What do you make of the game, Kirsch?
I've, as you know, I watched it on the way here. Geez, it's a competitive game as it should be. The conditions out there, it's pretty heavy too when I walked across. So looks like Joey's are grinding out a solid victory at this stage anyway. So
Big margin, 3/4 time, 27 points.
bit of a slight zephyr going to the left of screen,
It is,
John.
mate, yes. And both sides have been guilty of bombing with the wind.
Yep.
All they're doing is bombing with the wind.
You
Just
get
got to use the footy.
You get a little seduced, don't you, by the breeze at your back and run
just-
forward to the ball.
I've been seduced a few times in my life, Kirsch. As the ball
holding
keeps
the
been
ball.
caught again, Jai Lane. I reckon that's 3 times today, Simo.
Yep.
Been
Yeah.
caught.
It's not a game where you can overuse your possession, can you? You've really got to give the first or kick.
This guy is a superstar.
Brand Haints.
Yeah.
He loved these
Just-
conditions.
oh, this has been a great show of form from Holmgren. That might be his go with the knee just for the
Send him
moment.
back.
Bit of positivity.
See the game in front of him.
Yep.
Yeah, it runs in one direction and also gives him a bit of confidence back there. So
Yeah,
that was Hickey.
absolutely.
James Hickey goes down the line, ball front and centre. Contest there, nice tackle wrapped up. Condi, no, it's not clear. Joey's still a chance. Series of handballs, ends up with Ferguson. But no,
Oh, good smother.
another intercept. So I can still wet where the footy, isn't it, boys? In terms of,
Yeah.
it's hard at the footy. You've got to get right in front.
They don't have the luxury of having multiple balls behind the goal, so you're sort of stuck with that same heavy pill.
Yep.
Yep.
McMahon, he'll be at it. You got to get first at these contests too. After every clearance here, you're a chance for a free kick, I reckon, especially with this umpire.
Oh, good work here. Did you see that? Featherson grabbed hold of Jai, excuse me, Jai Lane's hand. So he's trying to get what kind of. He didn't have anything he could do about it.
Well, if you're first in for possession, you're probably going to get the freeze, aren't you, first up?
Yeah, you are. That's the one. Up they go again. Featherston, or the little left hand. Nice touch.
work.
Down. Ferguson gets a handball out to Haints.
There he is.
Haints.
Just clears the pack, Brand Haints. Just a ripper. I'd have children with him.
Jeez, John.
Wouldn't they be tough if they were born by me and him?
Jeez, I'll tell you, I don't know. What sort of racehorse would it be?
Oh, a very slow one.
I'm out.
There'd be no syndicate to buy those files. Did you have a win, Kirsch?
No, I lost by 40
Oh, geez,
to the
that's
top
not good.
side. Essendon.
Ball comes back to us. Oh, good mark to Mitchell. He's played a really good game, Cam Mitchell. The back six have been pretty good. Ferguson.
Oh, you're putting him down
Reece
half back, are you?
Reece Holmgren, even.
Get me doing it.
It's getting more touches as the game goes on, Holmgren.
Oh, but I thought Hocking always grabbed that. Comes out the back to Dusty Martin. Dusty Martin goes towards goal, but it's just leaking towards the pocket and it's bundled over the boundary line.
Yeah, I saw the young fella cop one when I got here and he had his contacts knocked out, so I saw him putting his contacts back in, so
Is that what that free kick was for?
Yeah.
We couldn't work it out.
he got one high.
Yeah.
Bink Martin got him.
But the umpire, the umpires from 100 metres away paid the free kick.
No, does that surprise you, John?
No, not at all. I liked your comment about they're saving the good umpires for the finals. They're not getting a game during the week.
He'll bring him out of the closet come September.
Geez, series of handballs here from Newtown. Or trying to crash his way through. Well, that was the other Lang, wasn't it? Charlie Lang. Ball goes into the forward pocket. Hocking happy to see it over the boundary line. 3 metres around from St Joey's goal. They lead 59-32.
They've got to take chances, Newtown, though, don't they? You know, we see that at this point, every time they've got to try and run and take the game on. There's no point. No point just taking it easy at this point. As the umpire throws it in, about 10 metres around, trying to stick a nail in the coffin of St Joseph's, and defending Dowley.
Oh, risky
that's a kick.
kick.
Yep.
Jeepers.
There's taking the game on and there's kicking it in the corridor.
Yeah, that's it.
Shelley, fortuitous, has it, kicks it out of side. Oh, gee whiz, they're not looking to keep the ball in their hands, are they? Just keep kicking to contests. Jai Sheehan.
He's been really good, Jai Sheehan. So is that Featherston. Reece Holtgren gets the hands across to Ferguson. Ferguson, just a handball off Haints' hands to Reece. Reece to Ferguson again. Squares it up. Who's the player he's looking for? Is that Capperon? Takes the mark, or is it Jacko Davis?
He's going to have a
Jacko.
shot.
Jacko.
Jacko.
Goal.
Now, Milky.
Goal. I'm telling you, this is a goal.
Right
He's
it
kicked 3 points, Kirsch.
He doesn't miss this.
No, he doesn't
Write
miss.
it in again, Milky.
No, I've look at Kirsch. Look, I've written it. Just scribble it out.
He's the best kick in the
Well-
GFL.
Yeah, I've said all of that. I've said it all. He hasn't kicked a goal yet.
Give us a score check, Milky, for Jacko Davis.
He's kicked 3 behinds.
Yeah, well, this will be 1-3, mate. You can put this one in.
Oh, easy. Right post, bang.
Imagine if he misses.
Right post. Stop it.
This is like shell and peas for him.
He won't miss it. He won't miss it. We jest.
Left goal post.
Got to go right goal post. It's got to come to the right. If he goes to the left, it'll keep hooking. He's gone outside the right goal post. Wilbur, keep quiet. The ball is fisted over for a rush behind.
No, it doesn't go on his score.
No. The only way that ball, if he went the left goal post, it'd curl left further and miss it by more. I don't know that the breeze is as strong as it has been, and he's sort of allowed way too much. Hocking, being good down back, just bundles it down into the centre of the ground.
That's the kick, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Ball comes back, ground level, off the deck, goes Keris. No one's got the footy to their advantage at the minute. Comes out the back of the pack. Louis Highland by hand. Comes out to Jai Lane. He just goes very, very wide into Grimwood territory. No, ball's going to go over the boundary line. Nothing doing.
They need the next goal, don't they, Newtown?
They probably need the next 4.
If they're to be any
If they're
sort
going
of
to win, they
chance.
need the next 5.
If Joey's kicked the next one, it's game over, absolutely.
Time seems to be going a bit. 5 minutes off the top of my head.
Will?
7 minutes. So yeah,
7
that's
minutes.
getting away from him a little bit.
20 scoring shots to 7. Not that that means a great deal if you kick
No.
5 straight.
Just Jai Lane just turns on the afterburners, just kicks it down in the troop direction. His opponent on that occasion just lost his footing in McNamara.
He actually turned him inside out. He got body work on him first and then turned Benny Mack inside out. Benny Mack thought the ball was heading out the back and Troop turned
Good
it
work.
around.
Yep,
It's pretty well played.
very important kick.
It's been a fair focal point today, I reckon, Darcy Troop.
Yeah, Troop, absolutely. Gives them something up there.
Well, this kick keeps him in the game, doesn't it? Gives him a little sniff.
Gives him a
Yep.
sniff. You're right, Kirsch, as he comes in right foot. Looks okay.
Absolutely, it looks okay.
And there it is.
To say they needed that is an understatement. That's their first goal since the second quarter. Didn't kick one in the third. Only kicked 2 in the second.
Unfamiliar territory for Newtown this year. They haven't lost one yet, Milky. We mentioned that early, just the one draw.
Well, the last time I was here was a draw.
Just
Well, I haven't actually seen Newtown win yet.
Milky AFL result. Carlton have defeated Sydney by 7 points.
Wow.
Carlton have defeated Sydney by 7 points. The blue baggers are back. The blue baggers are back.
Well, the caretaker coach is doing nothing wrong at the moment, is he? Both of them.
North Melbourne just starting to play now, so.
They are. Wilbur.
Up they go. Featherston wins that one. Still got a bit of leap left in those legs. Comes through by Fowler. The chook. Getting front spot is the
good
glove. Jeepers.
It was good body positioning again.
Yep. Morrison, that is, at half back.
It's probably just a long kick
He's
down
hurt
the line.
Condi, I
here,
think,
is
has he?
Yep.
Morrison goes in the Anderson direction, goes over his head. Alessios gives his opponent a shove. Matty McMahon has the footy, jisses off the handball, goes to Hocking. Hocking in turn, goes over to his teammate. They reckon that was Maddock that tried to crash his way through. Here he is, Pettingill. Goes wide, but it's all Newtown. Just unloads going forward. 2-on-1 here. Webb gets hands on it. Here, Condi, an underground kick, goes to Kershaw. Round the body he goes. End over end kick. Gee, just going straight at it again was Hocking. Trying to fight off Callagher. Goes wide. And Lang in the Jack version leads in the race.
He's got it, Lang. Looks to set it up. He's got a play there.
Terrible
Leading to the
kick.
ball.
Terrible kick. He had all the time in the world.
Tried to hit his brother up. Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
St Joe's defending. Right in
That's
front
the
of
big
the coach's
fella.
box.
That's the big fella again.
Big Leck.
Big Lecky.
Well, he's probably... I haven't obviously seen most of the game, but he would have had the burden of the ruck duties all day without Josh Hovey in the team.
Yep.
He's done a really good job, Kirst, to be honest. He's toiled away all day.
Yep.
Yeah, against a taller opponent there in
Yeah,
Fanning.
he's missed a few games with injury too, Lex, so
Yep.
he's sort of trying to get a bit of match fitness back.
Plus 13 for the outs Newtown are. So
Yeah, well, you'd expect him to dominate, let's be honest. He's the number 1 ruckman in the competition. Has been for a long time.
Ball comes back. Matty McMahon wrapped up in a tackle straight away. Goes to ground. Umpire says, give it to me. We'll have another ball up for See if Fanning can win another one. I'll just give the honours to Featherstone, though. Around the ground, I reckon he's been really, really good. And he's just bodied him out of that one and just didn't quite get it. Ferguson on his backside. Tries to dish off the handball. Can't do so. Gee whiz. Jack Lang tried to ride him then, I reckon.
He certainly won more tap-outs, as you see, but the clearances are the thing.
Yep.
You can win as many tap-outs as you like, but if you're not clearing it from the space, and that's... Both sides haven't really cleared it from a lot of the ball-ups. We've had repetitive ball-ups time and time again in this match.
Yeah, it's usually you look at the clearance stats probably in this game, but it's the post-clearance stats that probably be the most important, that second possession after clearance.
Yeah, exactly. Jai Lane pumps it forward for Newtown over the top. Well played on that occasion, Nichols. Clever man.
Yep.
Oh, he gone.
Gets it over Fowler.
He gone, Fowler.
Good pressure from Cal Mitchell.
Too late for that sort of stuff now, fellas. Let's just get on with it.
Mitchell just comes out here to Keris. Keris, he's right in front of me. Next time I'll clip you.
Loves a contested ball.
Keris unloads into the wing, looking for Pettingill. Oh, just put a hand in there on that occasion. Did Palmer, or did he put a palm in? And knocks it away.
There, John?
How about that, Kurt? What do you give that out of 10?
That's very low on the scale. Not some of his better work.
Oh, no, that's probably some of his better work.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Simo. That's some of the top shelf stuff. What are you talking about? Gee, Sutterby has been fantastic today. Just smashed his way through the pack again, but wrapped up in a tackle by Keris.
So they got the extra up at the stoppage here, Newtown, with the +1 being Reece Holcomb behind the plate. See if they can get the winner at the source. Well, and there it is. There's the +1. Jai Sheehan.
Outnumber up forward. Troop not able to get the job done. Nichols in there providing some pressure, but they've cleared at St Joey's and it's away through James Hickey.
It's a catch-22, the +1 up at the source, as opposed to the +1 down in your forward half.
Yeah, you've got to give up something to get something, don't you?
Oh, he gets a good bounce here, Capron, but he can't get past Jack Lang, and that's gone.
Too high.
Oh,
he's played it too high.
Played too high. That's crazy.
That's holding the ball all day.
That's holding the ball every day of the week.
Yep, even Tuesdays, John.
Not the right decision on that occasion.
It's not in the spirit of the game, is it?
Jack Lang did everything right.
There's a switches on here with Benny Mack, but decides to play safe down the line.
Capron goes looking for a target half forward. Ball hits the deck, comes out. That was left foot by Dreyer. Finds. No, I'm going to say Jacko Davis misses this. I'm going to say he misses it.
He'll pass this one off, John. He won't make the distance from there. Although
he plays on. Look, he plays on immediately. Round the body he goes. Minus score. So I got that one right. He missed it.
You're going with the percentages.
Yeah, that's it. 4 behind. So I don't reckon he's ever had that in his life.
Only if he's kicked 6 first.
Yeah. That's Jai Lane with a big kick out, but it's just picked off.
Yeah, he's just going for distance.
Anderson's been really good today.
Kicked a couple. Too far out to kick this one, but he'll certainly stick it deep down in the teeth, you'd think. He's wound up.
Oh, he's giving us some air.
He's launched right into it.
Oh!
Yeah,
I thought he got away with it for a second. Paddy Keller, just give a big shove.
Yep.
No one saw it.
Oh, they've nearly stuffed it up.
They're running as they get it clear. Newtown, they've got some space. Lang.
Close to, he'd be in their best view,
Yeah,
Jack Lang.
Yeah, he's been really good. And he's used it pretty well. So, there's Lang. Has he found anyone this time? Had the free run at it.
So, interesting, Benny McNamara's got the possession here, and his man just sagged off him, ran forward of the ball.
So, Morrison gets back to try. The call was 2-2, so I'm guessing that meant there were two spare forwards.
Well, they'll bring
called a couple back. Yeah,
they'll bring 2 back, so they get a +1. So one to man up and one the +1.
Oh, good work there from Alex Hickey. Up and a bit of an up and under kick. Oh, Keris, up he goes. Was that Alessio? No, it was Keris. I was right the first time. Keris, ball down, Dreyer. Does he? No, there's. Look at Dusty Martin go. Sockers it off the deck. Yeah, only as far into a Newtown backside, I think. The ball comes loose, tackled. Umpire says play on. Comes out to Dreyer. He's dispossessed. Pettingill grabs it. What can he do? Started off like a house on fire, this kid. Then just goes around the body, into the pocket. 1-on-1. Fisted over the boundary line.
Too skinny. Easy to defend that kick. Which Newtown did.
You mentioned Pettingill there, Milky. Live wire early, wasn't he?
Yeah, wasn't he? Yeah.
Really gave them a great start to the game, for Joey's. Kicked the first off the ground and then...
Second one out in the full.
Yeah, but was really lively early.
Yeah.
It's always good to see kids come into a side that's pretty well established over the years and make an impact, as he has in the last 2 weeks.
Where's he from, Kirsch?
He's a junior.
Pettingill?
I just made that up.
No, he's from... He won his country best and fairest last year.
No, I don't know, mate.
Or off a step goes Capper on. Minor score.
Yeah, he's up bush somewhere, isn't he?
Yeah, he won a B&F up there. He's a 5-pointer.
Yeah. Okay. He's been injured, hasn't he, most of the year?
Played against St Mary's in the twos that day. When I watched him, then he was very, very good. So Hocking, I reckon it's the getting out of Newtown's grasp this game. Into the centre of the field he goes. Good shove there from Robinson. Gets it over. Handball. Oh, Kershaw, just over the top of the head. Comes back to him. Another handball. Comes back to Jack Lang. Decides to come to the commentary box. Leading in the race is McNamara. Look at him go. Then straight into Grimwood and through him almost. Ball comes out the back. Little quick give from Alessio. Goes over the Alessio. The ball comes out the back. Picked up by Haints. Haints, has he spotted a teammate? He has. He's spotted Dusty Martin. And he's got it. 20 out. He's got one in the goal square. No, he hasn't. But he might as well be in the goal square because he's close to 15 metres out.
So this will be Keris's goal, but if you bring that back to where the ball was won, Benny McNamara come off his opponent and actually attack the ball coming forward. You know, he's played a lot of VFL footy, well, not a lot of VFL footy, he's probably played 15, 20 games of VFL footy. That's experience there, coming off your opponent the right time, impacting, and they get a goal out. Well, they got a shot on goal out of it.
Head over the footy here. Keris. And roll around the mud.
Yeah.
I was saying how much I like the red jumpers. Kirsch, I reckon
You like
they just... Yeah, I do. He has missed it. Pushed it wide.
Stabbed at it.
1-1 for him for the day. But the ball's at the right end of the ground, and I don't know. Time check, please, Will. 7.5 gone. So they need to... when they've only kicked 5 for the game and they're going to kick another 5 to win, I'm not sure that it's they're capable of it today. Oh, Hickey wrapped up as soon as he took possession of that in the middle of the ground. And Bice says, let's have a ball up.
It's strange, John, because they've got a pretty... Sorry, I just cut you off. They've got a pretty good forward line, Newtown. I just can't see where they're going to kick a goal from at the moment. Every time it goes in, it's just repelled. So...
Yeah, they've been good to Joey's in defence. And look, nothing's changed, has it? So you'd expect the game to just play out the same way now for the next, 10 or 15 minutes, you think?
I'll tell you,
we'll just play it out.
I'm surprised that they're allowing Joey's, who have got probably the best defence in the last 5 years, to have a +1 behind the ball since I've been here. So surprising, but
yeah, they're very well organised. That's absolutely for sure. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they bounce back next week. Newtown, they've got tough games to follow.
Ball's on the outer side. Just a hack off the ground from Hickey, and it lands in Kershaw's mitt. Kershaw, down the line he goes. Oh, good grab.
As we said, Milky, they haven't lost a game this year, just the draw. They're obviously going to, I think they're going to lose today. They've got Colac away next round, which is no easy game, is it?
No easy game. Keller, down the line he goes, outer side, goes to the top. Good mark to... He hasn't been their worst. Hocking, he's been really good for them. That is him, isn't it?
Yep.
Out in the outer side, in the far pocket. Long way away.
Jeez.
He's almost coughed it up. Ball in dispute at ground level. Sliding in, trying to knock it clear. Over the top it goes. Webb, can he get hold of it? Gets it on the old 1-2 from Kelleher. And then gets the third go again. Keeps running, does Webb. Down the line he goes, but it only goes as far as the Newtown defence. Comes back. Sutterby in the hands of Davis, who gives it across to Anderson, who already has 2. Does he get 3? He's missed the lot, hasn't he?
Straight across the front.
Missed the lot.
Out of bounds on the full. St Joey's next week, Bell Park at home. So the next couple of weeks will mean a lot, won't it, to the competition this year?
Yeah, I think Bell Park were getting beat soundly by Leopold, I saw on the way here. So, yeah, probably going to shape up in the next fortnight. I'd reckon that top sort of 3 anyway.
Jai Lane takes a really nice mark at half back. Looking to see what to do with it. Just bombs it. Up she goes. Catch that if you can. McNamara just double-fisted over the boundary line. More than happy for it to finish out there.
So we'll have another ball up. A lot of that just been down the line. They haven't taken a lot of chances trying to find the loose man in the corridor, Milky. I guess it's just been...
no goals kicked in the last quarter.
It's worked for him so far.
Okay, yep, they did too, yep. Sheehan gets it off the ground. Robinson picks it up. Clean pick up too. Dishes off to Sutterby. Sutterby round the body he goes, but the old Webb, the old pudding guts, takes the mark at half back.
He's going to love watching this back, isn't he?
Oh no, he's a good man. Oh, Hickey, Al, just dishes off the handball. No, he threw it.
Oh.
No handball there.
Let's give it back to him. Michael Condi's got the resultant free kick right on 50.
So he did that again. He nearly was playing for the 50 again there, Wilbur.
Yeah. Did it well
off the deck.
There it
Bang.
is.
Hit the post.
Oh, it did too.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I was marking it down.
No, you can't hit the post, John.
No, he must have hit.
Soccer you can.
Did he palm that off? Did he palm that off? Hey?
You can't.
Hey!
He's still running with it.
Yeah, he's still. Kershaw kicks to his dad, but Holcomb will take the mark.
I wouldn't have taken it on my chest, Reece. Crowd don't come to watch chest marks.
Oh, slippery footy. Give him some space.
Wear a glove, John. Oh, no one wants
no
it.
one went for that footy. Reece tries to tap it wide, picked up by Sutterby, gets it over Robinson, tackled. Go, Simo.
Oh, well, it runs through. A chance. Charlie Lang on that occasion, but it's back, and St Joey's... I've just got that number back there, as you said, Kirsch.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been allowing it, but...
James Hickey it was. He's found a team
Another chest mark.
Found a teammate and a half-back in Riley Ferguson.
Another right foot kick from Riley Ferguson. They're against 3 today.
Oh, why wouldn't you when you can kick it like that?
Haints has the mark. Westie's wing.
On the full.
Yeah, Riley Ferguson didn't make the top 50. Remember that?
Yeah, that's Buzz, though.
Yeah, no, that's right. Josh Conway. Let's stab him. He's not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost made big country.
Harris.
Wilbur's having a real dig over here. Almost made big country. Didn't make the top 50.
Here's the switch. Switch on. Harris kicked across the ground.
The switch is okay if you've got
Cam
something
Lewis.
on this side to go to.
That's right.
And the players actually haven't transitioned over to this side, so he's going to have to take a risky kick to the corridor. There you go.
They got heavy legs at this stage. There's not a lot of running across for that switch, is it?
No, that's right.
So kick forward by Spiro Alessios.
If that was a watermelon, he would have drowned.
Right. Cream puff would have been all over his face.
Yeah,
In fact,
absolutely.
he's ended up with it.
Oh, umpire.
And there's Luke Maddock. Did he pay it in the end?
He paid against dropping the ball against Dreyer.
Interesting.
Just out of sympathy, perhaps.
Yeah, interesting.
That's Weatherhead in the back pocket. Comes into the corridor. Dreyer, can he make up for it? Goes back, shovels it out. At ground level, off the deck goes Hocking. Nearly trapped by Ferguson. It was. Dishes off the handball. Oh, here, away they go. Weatherhead again. Gets the footy, but he clears the pack. And the Joey's boys are just saying, look, we'll just shepherd each other away from the footy.
Well, that was a bad miss.
Yeah, McNamara there to mop it up. And again, as you said, good user of the ball. So they're saying just steady things down. Newtown have it on the wing.
Sutterby.
Just a couple of skill errors late in the game, like you said, heavy legs.
Yeah.
Sutterby goes wide, and there's another one. He pops it out on the full.
Probably a little bit of chasing pressure, but...
Leather poisoning too, Blake Sutterby. Had plenty of it.
Yeah, he has. James Hickey, the relieving kicker.
Just
on the outer side.
-3 on his dream team points just then.
He's lost a couple. Has played a ripping game, though, I reckon, Blake Sutterby. He's
a good player. He's a good player.
Good player, been in it all day.
Very good player, I'd say.
Alessios is the only player who went near that footy. They're all getting a bit tired.
They're all waiting for that siren, aren't they?
Yeah.
23 gone. There's probably still about 6 minutes left.
Alessios goes into centre forward. Oh, Anderson.
He's got some heavy body contact there. That was McMahon, wasn't it? Copping it from both sides.
Well, it was a fair contest. It was a free kick, probably.
Yeah, heavy contest, though.
Yeah. As in the remonstration. I don't think there's a need for remonstration.
No need for that at this point. There's nothing to be gained, I would have thought.
It's just a contest.
Matty McMahon just gets on with it.
Yeah, he get out of here on his own.
Cam
Lewis.
Cam Lewis taking a chance. Drifted out. Does it? Has he got the support? Has he got Grimwood maybe in early? Up. Grimwood at the front. No. Over the back it is. Just a little bit of leaving it to someone else on that occasion. We're going to see a ball in.
Yep.
Right in front of the commentary position. Thanks for having me today, boys.
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
Yeah, it has.
Oh, geez, you didn't sound that enthused about it then, John.
You've been marginally better than Wilbur. Up goes again, Fanning. Neither player wins that one.
It's a game
out
of inches.
Lang goes to Fowler. Fowler's intercept here by St Joey's. Good work. Hultgren again to Kershaw. A wobbler. Picks out Hocking. Kicks him out. Hocking has time to steady. Spears one in to Sheehan. Back to Matty McMahon. Over the top it goes. Troop. Gets attacked. Grimwood round the body for one of his very few possessions for the day. That's his first score. A minor one.
Point of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the sort of gold you bring, Simo.
Yeah, that's it. Every little bit counts, Milky. Just trying to fill a bit of dead
Score
air.
update, please.
Stocking filler.
Yeah, that's all it is.
8:15:63.
8:15:63 plays
6:5:41.
6:5:41, and it comes back to Hickey via Dreyer. Back across it goes to Keris. Keris spears one to Anderson. Fisted away. Picked up by Featherston. He's wrapped up in a two-man tackle, and umpire says, give it to me, we'll have a ball up. Fanning taken on the big fella in Keris.
Oh, here comes the lip from the Joey's boys.
Yeah. Fanning taps it. Hickey's wrapped up in the tackle as soon as he receives it. Two-man tackle again.
Here we
They
go.
built themselves up for this game, Joey's boys. So
Lewis Highland, just around. Having a bit of a chat. There will be a bit of lip out there too, I reckon, at the minute.
yeah, probably a bit late for the Newtown boys to go hard.
Picked up on this occasion by Kelleher. Kicked around the body. Picked off here, Fowler. In turn, over to Lang. Hultgren takes the mark.
Well read.
Yep, just chopped it off, didn't he?
Yep. Coming forward.
Smart coaching, I reckon, to have him back there.
Well, we actually thought that Joey's might have been in trouble for this game, Kirsch.
Yep.
With all their outs and just with the patching holes, but just shows the depth over the team.
I underestimated their defence, St Joey's. I thought Newtown might have a bit more firepower today, but St Joey's defence been very
Good
organised.
kick, Mitchell.
Yeah, and like we said before, Simo, they've been together a long time. They've got a wealth of VFL experience in there. So they just really do unite their back half. And they always have had a good, solid back half.
Yeah. As they clear.
The glove. Goes to Dreyer. Dreyer looking down the line. He's got Featherston. He's played some sort of game, this fella. Takes him on. Gets a hand pass across to Kershaw.
Call it Kirsch.
It was a clever kick. I would have gone on my left, though.
Kirsch has already given votes to the young fella.
No, he just turned one over the spud.
Keris over the top of the pack it goes and heads towards the boundary line. Have a throw in 50 around from the St Joey's goal. This game is going to peter out to a good victory to St Joseph's.
Oh, great victory, mate. And kept them right back in it.
Right from the start. They kicked the first 3 goals of the game, I reckon.
Yeah, well, it's 24 scoring shots to 10, so it's a telling scoreboard.
Yeah, it's a comprehensive
victory
in the end, isn't it, really? Yep. And there'll be a little bit of work for Newtown to do. They would have been cruising along thinking that everyone had the bye last
Here we go into the open goal. I reckon he's got it, Scarlett.
No,
he touched off the boot. Still give him the behind. Oh, nearly get pinged by the hockey, nearly pinged by the flag. Oh, little wobbler, but he finds his teammate there.
Corridors
in
open.
Harris.
Yep.
Harris chips it across. Kershaw gets the spoil in on his opponent there. And that player was Nichols, who's gone up the ground.
Come right up the ground, chasing the kick.
Yep.
They perhaps moved him up the ground, I think. It's not that he's doing
Louis Highland, another 50 metres. There was 2 50 metres given in the first 5 minutes, Kirsch. I would have thought we were going to have 100 of them.
Does it surprise you, John?
No, not at all.
Here we go.
Have a look at the personnel out
Jai
there.
Lane, did he get it? He has.
This game.
Jai Lane, credit to him then, ran hard forward.
I saw during the week, John, that they were talking about
There's the siren.
miking them up.
Victory. Wouldn't that be? I don't know
What for, John?
Jai Lane, a good victory to St Joey's, goes and gets a late goal. His first and Newtown's 7th, I think. 7th. Yep.
7th.
So the final score for this game is Newtown 7-5, Buzz? Wilbur, 7-5?
47.
Yeah, I know. I was just checking on what I had.
Yeah, and 8:16.
8-16. Wow-wee. 64. So a really good win there to St Joey's. Somewhat, I didn't think it'd be the case. I thought they were going to go in undermanned and perhaps the numbers would take toll on St Joey's. But they come off with an absolute cracking start and the first 3 goals and never looked like getting done.
Yeah, well, I suppose you talk about the undermanned in the regard that they've lost 2 to VCFL,
Yep.
whereas Newtown had 1.
Yep. Missed him too.
Yeah, missed him.
St Kilda, they missed him. But Joey's went up. I was talking to Pete Haines on Thursday night. They're missing Paliuris, Tudor, McCarthy.
Yep.
Jared Jans,
James Allen,
Adams,
Josh Hovey,
and Jack Buckley.
Yeah.
They're all walk-up starts, he reckons, straight in that side. So there's 8 blokes in that side at the minute that are going to miss out.
Yeah, and like you said, their depth was probably tested, and the players that have come into it today have probably stood up and shown that, going forward, that someone misses a game, then Joey's can replace them with someone apt.
No, you're allowed to say we. You're allowed to barrack for someone. There's like, you look on the big stage on the AFL, the commentators clearly have their favourites. So we're allowed to have favourites. Football's my favourite. Football and love are my 2 favourites. Yeah. Oh, and golf. Yeah, that's right, Wilbur. Thanks for telling me what I should be doing with my life. Final score, best player. We'll just have a quick best players, I reckon, Simo, and then we can wrap it up. Wilbur, you can start.
Yeah, fair. I'll probably go Dufty, I reckon, or Dusty Martin from your view. Milky, I thought his presence at half forward was really good. He's undersized, but at times he was had opportunities to take lots of big contested marks inside 50, so he was pretty good. I thought Anderson was pretty good